Silo.
Welcome. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you all are doing wonderful. It's good to see ya. Hey, Draco. How are you doing, sir? Welcome back to yet another night of Chrono Trigger. Some good old-fashioned retro fun times. I'm happy. I'm glad that we're coming back to it. I did go ahead. I created a new, what do you call it? A new reward for everybody to cash in on. It is the Choose My Party. Basically, if you guys decide to do that, that is, at least I think it's here. Now I'm questioning everything. Basically, you can go out there and tell me what you want me to use, who you want me to use. So, yeah, been watching spooky games to get in the mood for spooky season. I wish I could help. Like, I wish I could help. Unfortunately, with the move coming up, I don't think I have time to actually get into any spooky games. I've been wanting to, but yeah, it sucks. Look, there's Magus's castle thing is down there. That's spooky. We might actually get there tonight. Yeah, we might actually get there tonight, depending. But yeah. Yeah, it's been good. It was a good day at work. I say a good day at work. I didn't get a lot of stuff done, so maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was. Yeah, I'm really not sure now. But yeah, I had fun. I had a good day. I suffer from this inability to execute some days, like at work, until I get an idea moving, and then it's like, bam, I got it. And unfortunately, like right there at the end of my day is like when I got the bam moment. Retro is a good break from the Mountain of Mortuary Assistant. You've been watching Liz, haven't you? I meant to pop in to see how she was doing, but I didn't get a chance to, so... Executive dysfunction, yeah. It's a thing. She was playing that, and I think Goddess of Kitties was playing... Dead Space 1 or 2 or something like that, so scared shitless is how she's doing. Unfortunately, like Tuesday, well, most weeknights until later on in the night, I don't get a chance to watch anybody, and if I'm not streaming, then I'm kind of stuck, you know? But not stuck, but like I can't get in until, like, kid is in bed and everything else is taken care of. Usually beforehand, it's, like, dinner time, or it's go to the store, or it's all sorts of different things. So, hey. That's not how that's supposed to show up. Wait a second. I swear, every time I come in here, this thing is different. I meant to check it before I actually started stream. Alright, yeah, I see how it is. I see how it is. It's just gonna be like one of these days, eh? Alright, and, I think that's right. I would love it if we could get to Magus's castle tonight, by the way. It's so weird. Like, every single time I come in, it's always different. I've seen it through to the end, so I wasn't saying much to her other than gentle heads up about content triggers. Oh, wow. Magus Castle is spooky. Hi, Ed. How's it going? Yeah, Magus's Castle is kind of spooky for old-timey game. For old-timey Super Nintendo game. I'm trying to think. Was there ever really any kind of, Super Nintendo game back in the day that was really spooky, aside from maybe like Zombie Ate My Neighbors? I don't know, or Dracula, Castlevania, Clock Tower. Yeah, Castlevania would make sense. Yeah. But yeah, here we are. I believe last time we were here, yeah, this will let us know. We had just gotten to the end of time. We all just learned the game clock. Oh, it's an actual game named Clock Tower. Interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. What game was that on Super Nintendo? Did they actually have anything on Nintendo? Because I don't know if it went back that far. Also, hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why my computer is running slow. Oh, 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 oh. Actually, OBS says I'm running really slow, but, like, Twitch is like, nah, you're good, man. Had about 4 or 5 games total and was made for SNES and PS. Okay, so it was late SNES realm. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. Clock Tower A. Give me 1 second. That's gonna get written down into my notes. No, I would not like to install a new thing. Clock Tower, SNES, or PSX. Alright, well, it's in my notes now. But yeah. That's good. Man, Ed, you are just always a fountain of knowledge of these good old retro games, and I love it. I should have reached over and seen if I could grab one of my old game manuals, because I'm pretty sure you would have a fun time looking at those things too. Game manuals, those who know about them, they love them. Those who don't know about them, they're missing out. I don't remember. Am I supposed to come over here? Yeah, okay. So I am looking for... No, I don't want to go to the past. Protodome. No. Alright, Medina Village. So when we last left our heroes, we had just gotten here from the future, from Protodome. We found out that a guy, some really nasty, spiky looking turtle thingy named Lavos, decided to destroy the world in 1999. Yeah, that didn't happen here, but in the game it did. And we vowed that we were going to put a stop to it. We actually found a gate, and now we're trying to get to our own time so that we can find out more information about Lavos, which is apparently 1000 AD. So really, if our time is now, then we still have 999 years to go before the world Earth thing, the thing that we live on, that planet, until it becomes, like, toasted by evil spiky turtle dude. I just knew my random curiosity in classic niche games would come in handy. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I know I pointed it out, I think the last time I played this. Something that's really cool right here. So these guys, their dialogue changes every single time you come in. They're like, "Did you just come out of our closet? Get out of here." Who do you think you are, coming and going at our closet at all hours? Scram. Oh, wait a sec. Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the mystics, who lost a war to human beings. Most mystics hold a grudge against humans. Be careful. There's an old man who lives near the cave in the mountains to the west. You might enjoy a chat with him. Thanks. Why are you being so nice? Mystics aren't supposed to get along with humans. Humans fought the mystics over 400 years ago. My motto is, forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with me. Sounds like a 999 years later problem. I don't know. There's some issues, you know, nowadays. There's some cool stuff that we really can't do in here, like the forest runes we can't do anything with. This cool place, we can actually find some neat things out right here. Also, I need to turn up the sound just a wee bit. Not too much. Maybe about right there. Chrono, what's that weird chanting? It's called a cult, sister. Alright. Now, they are worshipping this statue. They won't attack me, though. But they are worshipping the statue of Magus. Yeah, I think you can actually talk to him and they'll tell you things. And then, of course, there's... if you want to try to buy things, you can. But, like, these guys are kind of jerks. This is the Elder's house. He's like, ah. Okay, one speed tap. Thank you. I'm Ozzy the Eighth, Medina Village's leader. My ancestors served the great Magus. Oh, great Magus, why didn't you simply exterminate the human race 400 years ago? Cult. It's morning announcements. Yeah, something like that. We're just... Come along, we're in the middle of our morning announcements. Today we get to load the humans again, those dirty, rotten scoundrels. If you try to buy stuff from the market or actually stay at the inn, they're like, no, this is too they like try to charge you like 10,000 gold a night or something like that. It's like, really? No. Okay. Melchior. Melchior. It's not right. Melchior, hello, can I interest you in a weapon? Why, yes, you may, as long as it is better than what I currently own. You can also interest me in some good vests, too. I'm only gonna buy one because, well, because reasons. I've often found that in this game, like, if the going weapons or whatever are here, we'll end up finding either the weapon or either the weapon or the vest or something inside the cave. Never fails. Alright. Weapons! If there weren't evil in this world, there would be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. Alright. What was I gonna say? I don't think he had anything down here. Okay. Oh, we get to go and fight. Oh, like, this is coming up as some of my favorite parts of the game, like some of the favorite storytelling. Alright. Death to the Mystic's enemies. Okay, well, y'all were... didn't you hear? Didn't you hear? You're missing the morning announcements. Ed told me so. Okay. Alright, we get to look at... I think we've already looked at some of these things. Boop. You're right? They gotta hear that. Here, we're going to retire them for themselves. Alright, 22 experience. Tech points. Tech points are the important thing. Antipod is cool. Antipod is a really neat attack that we can use. Well, I don't remember if it does more than one enemy or not. It's not until we get, like, ice water, I think, until we can, like, attack all enemies on the screen. I gotta know what it means. I wanna know what's being served in the cafeteria, yo. Is it gonna be like the same old mashed potatoes like it was last week? It's the same the week before? Do we get new soups? What's going on here? Funny. So where I work, we actually have like a cafe kind of like put into it, right? And there's always a joke that whatever you don't eat today ends up in tomorrow's soup. And I didn't really believe it until like one day they came out with macaroni soup, and then I was like, oh, oh, it's casseroles. All right. Let's kill the pot. Almost everything in this cave is weak to magic of some sort. Not everything is, has to be killed with, like, physical damage, but magic is a really good way to kill things. Ow! Covering me with ink, you squid. Casseroles are freaking good, by the way. Now I want casserole. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow we actually are going to go out for dinner, and in all hopes and fairness, hopefully we'll be able to get or go to one of our Japanese restaurants and have sushi. It's the goal. I didn't like my high school's cafeteria food, but they made some good cookies. My high school... I'm trying to remember... Now, this is how bad it is. I don't remember my high school's cafeteria food. It was either that awful, or maybe I just went hungry. No, I didn't go hungry. This figure didn't go hungry. Probably should have a few times. Sushi, right? Oh, I've got my daughter on, she likes Philly rolls. I don't know if you know what those are. Oh my god, I love them myself, and I've got her on it. I've got her on the sashimi kick. Like, she'll eat raw tuna and raw salmon, and it is amazing. Yeah, I love it. All fairness, they didn't make bad food. It was mostly Italian stuff, pasta chicken. I remember in middle school, they used to have baked potato days. Like, they would actually serve a baked potato. They cover it with chili, which... I'm pretty sure is about the same grade of, like, meat that they give at, like, Taco Bell. Like, whatever Taco Bell didn't use, they gave to our cafeteria in middle school. And they're like, cool, let's add in some tomato sauce and make chili out of it. I swear that's probably what happened. And then they, like, but they would do that. They would make it good. They like cover it with cheese and all sorts of good toppings, sour cream and whatnot. I mean, it was, oh my god, it was great, but it was like absolutely horrible for you. The whole point of going to like baked potato day though is alongside of baked potatoes, they actually served cinnamon rolls, and the cinnamon rolls were like twice the size of the potatoes. Did I say I never went hungry as a kid? Yeah, I never went hungry as a kid, apparently. It was some good stuff, though. I really like those cinnamon rolls. Clearly. Philly rolls are good. Yeah, I know, right? Philly rolls are, like, one of the best ones. They also have a couple others. They have, like, a spicy tuna roll that I really like. They have a rainbow roll, I think is what it's called. That one's pretty tasty. That's my way out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna see if anti-pot goes to everybody. Yeah, it's an area. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. See, these guys are strong against physical attacks. So dragon rolls are great. Yeah, they've got that too. They have they also have mackerel. They have from time to time they can give you eel. They've got something that they call an Arkansas roll, which honestly I'm not even sure what it is. That they color it to make it look like it's spicy. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yay, we level. Alright. I'm gonna go down, down, down. Opens fortune cookie. That was a fish. Sad. I'm gonna see if we can get a fire whirl. It might have moved too much. Nope. Okay, we got it. But yeah, the cafeteria food in middle school was pretty decent. And I'm gonna say this, like middle school, high school pizza, like that they served out of the cafeteria. I don't know what it was. That was like the only decent thing that they actually had, right? And somehow freaking amazing too. Oh, that did not kill it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aw, man. Dang. You think it's the grease? It could be. They actually sell a pizza at the store that kind of rivals it. Like, it kind of reminds me, but it's not quite the same. Like, it wants to be, but it's not. Magic scarf. Alright, I'm gonna come in here. We got a speed tab. I'm gonna give the speed tab to Luca. She's so freaking slow. I haven't had pizza in a long time. I mean, like, they didn't even have real meat on it. It was like meat-flavored crumbles. It was like they wanted it to be meat, but it wasn't. Ah, good old days. Wait. Didn't I already fight these guys? What the hell? Alright, fire, whirl. I think I'm too far out. School pizza it wasn't still a favorite. Yeah, I don't know what it was. That we found a nice, like, a knockoff look-alike brand. It even came in like the crazy weird rectangles or something like that, or it came in that weird flatbread, whatever it was. Sam's Club pizza. I don't know. We've actually, our big thing right now, rather than, like, if we know we want to have pizza one night and we want to put it on the menu rather than ordering it out, we'll, like, Walmart does a, it's their market fresh pizzas, and highly recommend. They're cheaper than an actual pizza, and you bake them in your own oven, but they taste pretty freaking awesome. Can recommend. I actually had a breakfast pizza over the weekend, and it was pretty good. The butcher across from our Kroger sells them. Yeah, it's anything where you can, like, go to these restaurants and buy, like, a pizza for, I say restaurants, these stores. I mean, does Kroger have those too? Unfortunately, like, the nearest Kroger we have is either in the hood, like the hood. if Arkansas had a hood, it was a hood. Like, I don't go there. I don't go there because I want to live, kind of thing. Okay? Because they don't like people of my complexion anywhere near that area. And that's just, honestly, it's just because of, like, years of people, just years of everything that's gone on, and yeah. I'm gonna shut up now about that. Anyway, it's either there or it's like a 30-minute drive down the road. Frozen pizza. Oh, see, these aren't frozen, they're fresh. That's the best part. They are not frozen. Basically the same area you live in, but in Arkansas, yeah. Hey, Subverse, welcome. Pizza, but not with Hods as topping. Hods? Hods. Good, good fill-in local greeting. Okay. Hey, look, it's one of these weird boxes. Do you know how many times I've played this game and I forgot all about this one weird box? Hods, heads, hoods. Wait. No, oh, no, okay, yeah, I got you. No hoods. Yeah, no, that's respectable. No, it is... They don't like me there. And it's nothing me personally, it's just... Yeah. Hood sounds like head topping. Well... Kinda. Wow. Death to the Mystic's enemies. Look at this guy. He's so pretty. I'm trying to remember. The cover art. I don't think it says. I think it's Yakra on the cover art. Let me see if I can actually find a picture of it, because I know me. I have cover art, right? At least I think I do. So, like, the enemy that we're fighting right now with Hecarim, it's either him or Yakra that's on the cover art for the game, and it shows one of the texts going off. But unfortunately, I don't know if I have it on here. Believe it or not. Not readily available. I might have one at one point or another, but it's going to take some. It's going to take some time to find it. Dang. Well, I'm not going to look for it. Unless I can find it super quick. Oops. What is that now? Hold on. Nope, that is not it. Okay, well, I tried. No, the cover art shows it can't be Hecarim. I bet you it's Yakra. Damn near everything sold as fresh in grocery stores comes in frozen. Yeah, that's probably a true statement. Oh, you used to work in the Walmart deli. You could probably tell. I used to stock those that come in frozen, just date them and put them in the cooler. Never mind. Read chat. You'll answer all your questions. I might have woken up half the neighborhood myself this morning. Wait, why? Why, though? So this guy is really only weak against, like, magic. If you try to attack him with regular, then it does... Regular attacks, it does nothing. It does something, but it's not even worth it. Boop. He's not near as much fun to fight as, I think it's Nibel. Later on. I dragged the garbage to the street at 4 o'clock because I forgot to do it yesterday. Whoopsie. No, okay, so those pizzas, the frozen pizzas, my favorite. I do like them. Oh, shit. Whoops. Well, we're gonna get counterattacked. Oopsie. Please don't kill. Alright. Alright. I may need to heal again if it's not enough. No, I can hold out for one more. Those pizzas are damn good. I bring a couple of them home for dinner every once in a while because for proper cooking, right? I'm telling you, they are amazingly good. Like, people don't realize. I was telling our mutual friend Kadash about those pizzas. He didn't believe me. I was like, dude, you can go to the Walmart deli section. They've got these things called market fresh pizzas. Grab yourself one. It'll cost you like $5 or $6 depending on what size you get. Like at the smallest size, and I think it's like $8 or $9 for the large. Granted, this was before inflation fucked all the prices over, so forget everything else. But like I was telling him, I was like, look, just pick it up, you won't be sorry. You'll have a pizza that probably tastes just about as good as anything you could order, but you're gonna be a lot less sorry. No, indeed. Leave her alone. She doesn't want that. Price went up here, like $7 for small ones. Yeah, ours went up too. Although I think the little bitty ones that like come in, they look like little breadsticks or whatever, like the little rectangle pizzas or square pizzas that they have, are still at a pretty decent price. I should have stayed in bed longer. Ah, why am I doing? Oh shit! Whoops. What should I say? I'm a sharing person. If I have to suffer, my neighbors are invited too. Okay, maybe you are a caring person. The flatbreads. Yeah, I love it because they're a pretty decent... Can you get out of your freaking stage where you want to, like, counterattack me, please? I'm gonna have to attack him anyway if this keeps up. Okay, now he's in counterattack. I mean, the prices have gone up and they're still cheaper than ordering pizza. That's true. That's still true. Alright. Antipod. Oh, that... Oh, That was painful. But yeah, like, I totally agree with that. But the pizzas are great. We did... Hey, we killed him. 10 tech points. Woo! I need to find out what our next skill is. Alright, so here we are. If only the great magas who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. Little Caesars. Yeah, we have Caesars. It's still cheaper, but their pizza is also cheaper. You don't even have to finish it. There's a reason why we call Little Caesars Little Skeezers around here, okay? It has its own thing. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn my extra light off. Coffee was doing her nails this evening, and so I left the light on over her, which gives me a weird glare because even though I'm not bald, I have balding spots if I'm not careful. But yeah, we would call them Little Skeezers, and they have those $5 hot and readies, which, despite the name of being $5 and hot and ready, the only thing that they hold true for is $5. That's the only thing that's true about that statement, because they are usually, well, 2/3 true. They are usually ready, but they are usually not hot, or they no. That's kind of pizza you get and eat on the drive home, right? That's because by the time you get home, it's not hot either, even if it did come straight out of the oven. Look, if they could make cardboard into a pizza, you would have Little Caesars. Oh wait. Grr. This guy's so dramatic. Alright. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out Magus, can we change history? We could use the gate at the fairgrounds. Alright, yay. To the fairgrounds. Jump in. Jump into mysterious pool. Yes. Alright, let's all have a jacuzzi bath. Once it cools off, it's terrible. You know what it reminds me of? We used to have, in college, the cafeteria had a pizza section, and their pizza was actually worse than Little Caesars, believe it or not. Theirs really was cardboard with cheese on top, okay? It tasted horrid. The crazy bread is fine. Yeah, I will agree with that. I will agree with that. Where's Taban? Where's Tabin? Where are you? Where's Laura? Laura's the, there you go. This is Luca's mom. Luca and Taban only care about their silly little toys. Here's what we earned today. Wait, here's what we earned today. You're so thoughtful. Yeah, the pizza the pizza at that cafeteria was awful. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, most of the food in there was pretty bad. There's a reason why we called it the crapateria, but like, even so, it was still cheaper to do that than it was to go out and eat. Even though we had I think we had a Subway right across from campus, and now they have we had a Papa John's close by too. But even now, it's gotten so much better in the area around campus. God, I love the 2000s, right? Usually if we get Caesars, we get one pizza to feed 6 people, and then an excessive amount of crazy bread. You know what we have? Hold on a second. Oh, you're just in time. This is why we don't buy vests. We got a Taban vest. It's my finest work and the ultimate defense for my daughter. Alright. Equip Luca. Which, honestly, look at this thing. It's a 63 defense. She's the only one that can wear it, but it actually gives her extra speed and extra fire protection, and it actually makes it to the point where she's almost one of the fastest people in the group, partly because she has the speed belt. But now we can remove the speed belt in lieu of putting something else on her to make her better. Let's give her Magic Up. University signed on with Aramark after we had Aramark, so a friend told me food quality tanked before he graduated. Yeah, Aramark was no. And Aramark had this rule too, like you couldn't have other vendors on campus, despite the fact that Aramark was absolute shit. Like, period. They just did not. Hi, Mom.
Rona, you had me so worried. I heard you were being executed. Stop scaring me like that.
Look, I have friends, and they're girls, and we're gonna go up to my room, and we're all gonna take a day nap. Winky, winky, winky. Work for Air Market Basketball Stadium trash. I'm telling you, yeah. No shenanigans going on there. Promise. This was in the 1990s, okay? They didn't know about that. Those sort of things didn't exist back then. You know what? No. Okay, baseball stadium food. Oh, baseball, not basketball. Oh, goodness. Forgive me, I cannot read. No, Aramark was... There was a few fine points to our cafeteria, and it was the stuff that, Aramark didn't have as much of a, I say a say-so in. I don't know how better to put it. They had a pasta place where they cooked the pasta fresh, every day, and it was amazing. They cooked it right there in front of you. That is amazing. Wait, Absolutely do not eat the hot dogs on Dime a Dog Night. Local minor league team does a thing sometimes where hot dogs are 10 cents a piece. Oh, God. Yeah, because not even the packages that you get at the store equate out to 10 cents a piece. No. Quarter a piece. That might be worth it. Something tells me I'm with Ed's. Like, what the hell is that? No. No. I'm gonna tell you right now, most hot dogs I won't do, period. I have refined tastes as I got older. I want bratwurst, okay? Please. Don't give me hot dogs. That's kiddie food. Let's up it a little bit. Up the game. I've seen enough of what that shit looks like. Absolutely not. Brats are terrible. Brats are terrible! I used to like you, sir. All beef hot dogs are superior. Okay. It depends, though. See, I was fine with hot dogs, even all beef hot dogs, until I got one that was not heated all the way through. I remember being a kid, I could eat cold hot dogs and I'd be cool with it, alright? I'd be cool with it. I liked it. The moment I got one that was half warm, not cold, not hot, just like kinda there. The first time I got one of those was the last time that I willingly sat there and ate hot dogs. Oh my god. Bratwurst is one of the most ingenious food image. I'm telling you, sausage is good. See, okay, look. Yeah. Sausages are good too. Like, I'm a big fan of Polish sausage. I'm a big fan of real bratwurst. Real. The stuff that they sell in the stores by like Johnsonville or whatever, that's not real. That's make-believe, okay? That's really sausage that they want to say is bratwurst, but they kind of flavored it differently, and kind of, maybe they said that they put cheddar cheese in it because, you know, American people love cheddar and stuff like that. Not the real thing. Brats are acceptable when cooked right. That I agree with. You can have a bad one. Brats have to be cooked correctly, and they have to be the correct form. Yeah. I don't know how better to put that. Like, no, brats are amazing. If you get a good one that's cooked right, that's done right, oh man. I will die on that hill. All right. The correct form. I don't know what the hell it's called, okay? Good casings, okay? It just... Given the choice between brat and some other things in a bun, I'd almost always take the other thing. That is another... Well, it depends on what the bun is. Like a hamburger bun? Yeah. Hot dog bun? Since I was in an ad, sorry, you're saying brats are acceptable when cooked right, makes you think about bratty kids. Oh no. Bratty kids. Those poor kids. Unless it's sweet Italian sausage. I don't know, Italian sausage has its place, but not in a hot dog bun, alright? Not in a hot dog bun. I'm not grilling bratty kids in a beer van. It depends. Will it get them to be unbratty for a minute? Totally. Animal-based casing, or if you can get the ones that are like the good look-alike casings, I'll go with those. I never like sweet sausages unless we're talking about Chinese sausages. I don't know if I had those. The sweet ones are no, though. Like, Italian sausage is a very, I don't know. If you're doing Italian, it's gotta be in an Italian dish. Put it in marinara or something. Hey, Captain, what's up? Our rations have run out. Have the supplies from Guardia arrived yet? Nope. Alright. Let's go get them. Get the supplies. Oh, there are several that don't hit my taste, though. You count at least 30 or more great variations. So, we have a place... I wish I could remember what it's called now, and I can't, and that sucks. We have a place in Hot Springs. It's real close by. It used to be called the Brawl House. But it has since changed its name. I want to say it's like Steinhaus Keller, but I don't think that's quite right. And they do authentic German food. I say Brauhaus. I think it's actually pronounced Brauhaus now that I think about it, but everybody calls it Brauhaus because Americans. They don't know any better. But like we would go there, and I think the last time we went there was during Asparagus Fest, which was amazing. They had white asparagus, which if you've never had it, because most Americans haven't, you should. It's amazing. Just in general, it's good. But like they have, I think it's from like a family of Germans that moved out. Brauhaus sounds right. Yeah. Okay. Good. That's actually how it was spelled, so... But yeah, let's see, wait, no, I crisped them up in front, put them on bread with onions and peppers. Dude, all sausages should be crisped up, period. Straight up, not gonna do, you can't convince me otherwise of that one either. That's another hill I will die on. Brauhaus is another word for brewery. I think they brewed their own beer, so yeah. I always figured it was brew house. I think is what they were trying to go for. No, like when I cook, so the other way, the one exception I have to my rule, if I'm going to do hot dogs, if I cook them, I will cook them on a grill or I will cook them over an open flame. Specifically like a campfire, and I will slow cook that thing into oblivion. It will take me half an hour to cook a single hot dog. Same thing goes with like sausages or brats. I will take half an hour to cook the dang thing because I want it to be nice and crispy on the outside. I want it to the point where you bite into it, it gives a lovely crunch. God, I'm making myself hungry. It gives you a lovely crunch. It's refreshing. It's juicy. It's like grease. All that good stuff. Otherwise, we call it Browery. Is that right? Hold on a second. Browery. Right? Browery? Hot dogs are best when crispy. People who boil hot dogs consider them right. Unfortunately, that's such the popular way to cook hot dogs. Yay, my German worked! I can still read and remember the rules. Halt, who goes there? Oh, it's you again. Promise, I did not know that was what they were going to say. I did, but yeah. Boiling them, then crisping them is yeah. It's the crisping part, right? You have to have it to the point where when you bite into it, it has to give a little bit of what do you call it? Like resistance when you bite into them, and it's got to make that nice little crunch feeling whenever you actually bite into it. What, my brother? He's. That's what you get for thinking you're the only ones fighting for your country. Hey, stop bickering and grow up. Look at the maid, like, telling off the chef. Chef, no. Pipe down, what do you know? Alright. Yeah, it has to have some snap. Yes. It's only in the US that I found that people boiled hot dogs. It's because it's, you know what, honestly, it's because in the US people want to shortcut everything. Straight up. Boiling it's faster, right? And it takes less work than putting it on a grill or even in the worst case scenario, cooking it in a frying pan just so you can get that nice crispness to it. Like, the worst case scenario, you can still get around it and it would still taste better. We're used to literally everything in Jello. Oh, yeah. Here's a strawberry. That goes in Jello. Peanuts. Jello material right there. Oh, goodness. There's no snap texture issues or immediately, like, no. I'm lucky. Like, despite everything, I don't have a lot of texture. There's only a few things I have texture issues with. Grits. If you've ever had grits and you like them, more power to you. For me, ew. Gross. No thank you. No, but like, meat and Jello. Wait, meat and Jello? Wait, what? I have never heard about... I have never heard of meat and Jello. Grits are hit or miss. Dude, I have never had grits that I liked. It's a miss every single time. I'll eat them, I usually put stuff in them to make them not bland. It doesn't matter what I put in them. I've tried savory grits where you put like bacon and sausage in them and cheese. I've tried sweet grits where you put like sugar and honey and brown sugar or whatever into it. Nothing works. There's a texture with them that I cannot get over. I cannot get beyond. Grits are just one of those things. Like, I live in the South. Grits are supposed to be a thing here. Grits are supposed to be staple food. And yet, no way. A heated dog is very bloody. No. A heated dog that's been cut open. Now that's bloody. A heated dog is just probably dead in cruelty to animals. So, prefer them savory, so I put cheese and fried onions. I mean, again, I wish I could, but I can't. Meat and Jello, sure, if you cook a glass of minced pork, the Jello comes from the pig itself. Okay. That's a little bit different. That's not quite the same, though. We got a jerky. All that for one jerky. Sorry, guys. And a power tab. We got a powerful jerky. Now one of my bitches heat, she always loses blood. Okay, that's fair too. Okay. Nice choice. Welcome. Was this Seraphim? Maybe? Did I get that right? Welcome. That's why you get your dog spade. Yes. I would tell that fool we had better come back alive. Okay. Yay, I nailed it. First try. Yeah. How you doing? Welcome. We're just chilling in here with some Chrono Trigger. Spade. Neutered. Made so that they can't have children. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that, Seraphim. Hi. Welcome to the Cat Fam. Best game ever? It's my favorite game ever. I don't play it enough. We're actually playing on original hardware too. Don't ask me how, I'm a wizard. No, it's pretty normal nowadays, but it is original Super Nintendo controller. Every once in a while, my controller decides that it hates me and it's got a short in it. Yay. Neutered. I never heard. Okay, so Eason Burris, usually Spade is the female version of neutered, at least in English. And I don't have to explain what neutered is. So, first too expensive, second it's a bigger thing for female dolls. Oh, yeah, bigger surgery. Yes. Yes, well, guess what? It's also a bigger surgery for female humans, too. Not gonna go too far into that, but... let me guess, B button goes out. Okay, sometimes a B button goes out. This is a good guess. Sometimes a B button goes out, or what I've been having, I will press, like, A or B, and the start button will execute, or the X button will execute. That was weird, but usually if I unplug the controller and replug it back in, all is well. So, did I play Secret of Mana on controller? It's been a while since if I have, it's been forever. And as it sits right now, I haven't pulled Secret of Mana out in a long time. Like, don't judge me. I have a hard time getting into Secret of Mana. I always get to, like, the same place. I always get to the point where you... Oh, here. Rations. Sir Chrono, is that for us? Yes, take it. I always get to the place right after you go in to the witch's castle with the tiger. I get past the tiger, and I'm like, cool. I'm going to put this game down for a little while, and I never come back to it. By the time I come back to it, I'm like, oh god, I got to restart this. So every single time, so it never fails. I think the furthest I ever got, I got to the desert or the snow place. That's about as far as I remember. My brother busted 3 controllers B button. Really? Wow. Okay, by the way, the guys are talking. It's dialogue, okay? He said something about, like, oh, there's a whole bunch of shit going down on the bridge. Make sure we all don't die. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Magus' troops have launched an attack. See? It's just an attack. You'll have to stop me. I've played the game too many times. I will, like, just rush through it. We're the Knights of the Square Table. We shall destroy the troops. But we are far outnumbered. Okay. By the way, I do not use... I want everybody to know this. Notice this. This is not the default setting on the Windows. I always change it. I don't know why. I love the fact that it will allow you to do that. No, most of my Super Nintendo games are packed up right now. I'm moving at the end of the month. We're selling our house. We're moving into an apartment. I know it sounds like a downgrade, but it's kind of not. It is, because it will be smaller, but a lot of my Super Nintendo games are all kind of packed away, along with my extra controllers, so fun times there. I'm Ozzy. I wish I could do a really good Ozzy Osbourne, and I wonder if that was what, like, Square's... if that was their inspiration at the time when this came out. Because, like... I've always wondered that. Anyway, sorry, I'm Ozzy, Magus' top general. Those who dare defy Magus have to answer to me. It's like a really bad Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, my children, give him a taste of doom. I'll stick with it. It's just... Alright, deceased. Oh, I probably... Okay, that's fine. I want to conserve my... Oh, I can't. Never mind. Here we are. I was gonna say, I want to try to conserve my mana, but... it'll be fine. On Commodore 64 and other computers, there were games like Summer Games, Winter Games. We broke a dozen joysticks then. And they were real joysticks. Yeah, they're the actual, like, stand up and... yeah. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. A real bad Ozzy Osbourne. Sound like they got a real deal for it? I think it was Secret of Mana and Secret of... Now, Secret of Evermore, I have played multiple times through. I could get into that one, which is really weird, because it's like the same style of game. Never understood why there was such a difference. With the mechanics, you have to hold down the B button to power up your attacks. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. I never would have thought of that being a thing. Alright. Ozzy's spell is broken. Got me some Tekka points. You wimps are stronger than I thought. I don't know. Oh man. Alright. No, I mean, shoot, I held down B button a lot in this game too. Like, as soon as you figured out that B lets you run in this, that was like everything. Wait up. It seems I misjudged you, but I won't do that twice. Alright. So to give the big story about the game, we started the game. It was voted on by everyone. I had decided, or I was going to try to do New Game Plus because I've got a New Game Plus on this cart, and apparently, the community was like, nah, you're gonna play it new. Give us something fresh. And so I am not used to fighting this with like a fresh team where all they have are just the weenie spells. I know that's not true, like it's not weenie spells, but still. Hey Lex, how's it going? What's up, man? we be Chrono Triggering. Should probably heal up too. Ta-da! Sure. I brought this up. Like, you're absolutely right. If I didn't want you guys to give a choice, I would have done it myself. Like, I would have chosen myself to have it played a certain way. You're absolutely correct. Am I a masochist for it? Yeah, probably. Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross from the same series. Yes. Ish. They are... Yes, they're in the same series, but there's... I say that with a caveat, alright? They... kind of like, it's the same world, and I believe there's actually one spot in Chrono Cross where you see the, like, I think you see this main team that you have here. This team? No, that team right there. You see the team that you have here in it, but, like, I forgot all the stuff, like, how it connects. Yeah, see, Seraphim's right. It's the sequel. Sort of. Sort of. Honestly, and I don't care what anybody says, with the exception of the music, which is arguable, because I love both the musics. Chrono Cross is the superior... No, sorry. Chrono Trigger is the superior game, by far. It's got a much better storyline, and to give you an idea, I had Chrono Cross and I had Chrono Trigger. I have bought Chrono Trigger on multiple platforms, starting with the Super Nintendo, moving on with... I never had a DS, so I didn't have the DS version, but I bought the iPhone version, or iOS version. I bought the Android version. I bought the Steam version. I have also downloaded the ROM for it, so I can play it whenever I wanted to when I was in college. For Chrono Trigger, and I have played it multiple times through. I've gotten all the endings that I know of. I may have missed a few. Oh, and I had the PlayStation version too, like the PlayStation 1. For Chrono Cross, I've only owned it once, I've only beaten it once, and I don't care to ever go back to it, because it was not as fun of an experience. Great. My favorite would be Scars of Time from Chrono Cross. Yeah, look, Chrono Cross has some excellent music. Period. Excellent music. The guy who did the music for Chrono Trigger is the same guy who did the music for Chrono Cross. He did the music for Xenogears. He did it for there's a whole slew of them. But like Chrono Trigger is like it's my bread and butter as far as music goes. This is my happy place, you know. The explanation goes into major spoilers. Yeah, they do connect, but it's been so long I don't remember how they connect. So I went to the city the other day. I heard a dead joke. I needed a bit to realize it was actually a joke of a dad. Wait. Was it a dead dad joke? That's so sad. Eat some burris. And I am not a hoarder. I just know what I like to collect. I am a collector with fine tastes. Gonna be honest, I don't know how I feel about getting my ass beat over and over in the same boss on stream. That's what happened to me. Oh no. Oh no. Well, if you don't like that, then you're not gonna like playing Dark Souls on stream. It's actually not that bad. It happens to the best of us. Play Dark Souls. Draco knows. Yeah. It's just like playing Elden Ring, man. You die a bunch. It's okay. It's okay. You just feel it. And you move on with it. It's all good. Oh, man. Made it a closer connection with DS Mobile Steam version. That's when they added the whole, like, because I've only the DS version is the one that they have on Android as well, and that's the one that I did before this one. That's the last one that I played all the way through. That's the one where they had like the village or whatever that you can go to in the past and the distant past and all that good stuff. Dimensional Vortex, yes, it was confusing as hell because I had no idea what was going on, and I'm like, I'm a purist, man. What the fuck did you do to my Chrono Trigger? They did in Sanctum. Yeah. No, it was a living joke of a dad. He lost a buggy with his toddler. No, sad. See, today I learned there were Borderland 3 mods. Oh my god, and your life will never be the same. You like the bonus stuff? The bonus stuff was cool. I will say that. The bonus stuff was really neat. But I was sitting there, like, every single time, I was like, what the hell is this? It's so vastly different than what I'm used to. Because, again, used to one thing. Seriously. They do. Let's see. They get to use the music they didn't make it in originally. Oh yeah. So this is a fun fact. Did you know that when Yasunori Mitsuda wrote the music for Chrono Trigger, there was actually a computer crash that like wiped out some of his music at the time. Now that may have been some of the stuff that they added in. I don't know. But that's one reason why Yumatsu was called in to help with it, because he had like some really bad depression going into it, and he had to have help completing out this track where he had lost like half of the game's soundtrack, and he just had to rewrite some of that stuff. And the stomach ulcers. I mean, I'd love to stream Elden Ring, but I played the game into the ground by now. Wait. I don't think you can ever do it. So, like, every once in a while, and Draco's been around long enough, he knows this. I think he's been to plenty of them. I will go through and I'll replay Bloodborne for the hell of it. Just be like, alright, let's just do something different. Let's do a build we haven't done before. And I've done many times that way. Do that. Like, if you're not used to a build or something, choose a new build. Change it up. That's unless you've done like every single build. Mitsu basically worked himself into the house. Yeah, he would stay up there overnight, sleep at his desk and stuff during the day, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, he like really took it out on himself. He wasn't originally slated to do the music either. He kind of begged I don't remember who he begged for, if it was the lead on the project or who, but he begged the producer or whatever to let him do it. He was like an entry level programmer or whatever, music programmer. But yeah, no, he didn't do all the music. There's a few that Nobi worked on. I call him Nobi because I'm a dumbass. Yeah. I have 5 different builds. Definitely not all of them. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I tried to get in your stream earlier, Lex, but I couldn't. Like, I clicked on it, but I didn't get the notification or something. Because I clicked on the link in Liz's Discord and I couldn't get in there. He had a lot to prove on Chrono Trigger. Yeah, but he did it, man. He did a good job with it. And even to this day, the music is solid. Look at here, we're just like talking to it within the background, because freaking awesome. He had been working in sound effects. Yeah, I'm okay, that's what it was. I wasn't making it up and composing paid Mori on it. Yeah, it was his big break, and like ever since then, I can't name all the works that he did, but like right after Chrono Trigger, some of his big works with the Xenogears. If y'all don't, like, nobody knows Xenogears, alright? And I hate this that Squeenix does this, right? They started this whole new campaign with like iTunes and Spotify and whatever, where they're gonna put all their music on Spotify. We're gonna put our music out there for people to listen to. And they did, but they didn't put all the music. Like, you can listen to the original soundtracks at Final Fantasies, you can listen to the original soundtracks of Chrono Trigger, to Chrono Cross, but they don't have Xenogears on there, and I think that is a freaking travesty, because that game has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. Cameo? Dude, yeah. Dude, it was amazing, period. Let's see, all the mods, Borderlands 3s are basically cheats or save files, no extra maps. Aww. Here's something funny. Technically, I streamed twice because I had played Birth by Sleep and then went offline and came back 5 to 10 minutes later. Borderlands 3. Oops. No, I understand that. Hey, you know what? I screw up all the time. If I do it, I just go in there and just like, okay, whoops. I've been doing this for 4 years. I still screw up. Period. Maybe some rights issues with soundtrack themes? No, because, I mean, it's owned by the company. Why would there be rights issues? In the meantime, though, there are like plenty of other people who make covers of some of that stuff. I think I'm gonna say his name is Federico Dubini, I think is his name. Does a cover, I believe it's him, does a cover for Xenogears. It's not all of the stuff, but it's pretty damn good. And then you got Sam Dillard, where he does a couple of things, I think, that like matches in there. It's just like, even then, like, the people who are doing these extra compositions or whatever, they're doing covers of some of these songs and from these old games, they do not, there's not enough representation of some of these, like, of Xenogears. Sorry, I've like blanked out there. If you don't mind me asking, were you able to hear me on stream? I was having audio issues and people couldn't hear me. So Lex, if you're ever having issues, something you can try, rather than going live, try not live recording, but like just recording yourself, and then go in and listen over what you recorded, and you'll be able to hear what people on the stream will hear, and that should help in the future. Again, I've been doing this for 4 years. I don't mind helping anybody out with anything. Love to hear an international collaboration of Yumatsu and Yumatsuda. Dude, that would be freaking awesome too. Right, let's go ahead and start this fight. And then I'll try to remember how the hell you actually do it, because I can never remember. I always screw it up at the beginning. Maybe use some proprietary part in that work, even though the rest is owned by them. I don't think so. Back then, they didn't really have that. That wasn't a thing. Yeah, like no, Lex. Anytime you have questions, I have no problem. I've been streaming since 2018, casually, whatever you want to call this, just to have fun and hang out with some people online. I've been doing it since 2018. Like, I'm not the most popular, but I know what the hell I'm doing most days. So I've gone through sound setups. I've gone through like how to jack around with internet settings and stuff like that to make sure that you don't drop packets so much. I mean, you have to with my shitty internet. So yeah, like anytime you need help, like if you want to stream Xbox or PlayStation and you don't have a capture card, let me know, because like I know ways around that. So look, why are you having to bring back my size, sir? Sir, I know I'm a large guy. I'm fluffy sized, but come on, you hurt my feelings. You get me right here, right here. I'm like 9 feet tall. 6 and some change, but which is funny because I finally beat Vanita, so I was howling in excitement because I kept getting destroyed Melania style. Aww. Fun to see though, every single time. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I don't think the top is lightning, I think the bottom is lightning. Yeah. Top is ice. Bottom is fire and lightning. Weird looking Skeleman. Look, it's Zombor. Everybody freaking loves Zombor. He opens his mouth and shoots flames. What else does, like, zombie skeleton dude... What else is he supposed to do, right? But, yeah, no, I... 100% recommend, like, if you don't know... Oh shoot, we were talking about it in the Discord, like some of the different composers and stuff. Sam Dillard, Malcolm Robinson, the Blake Robinson Synthetic Orchestra, all of those things, totally worth listening to. And then of course all the other things. Better than... Are you talking about the one that might exist in the Sunken Desert? Yeah, it's much better than that one. That's a hell of a lot better than that one. Please, get this... Thank you. Perhaps. Shoot, for the time period, it was not weird. Honestly, I think that they did a great job with this in general, with capturing what I would call, like, medieval ages. Even at star level, that one is a pain from the rear. That one is always a freaking pain. Oh, you are not wrong. Not wrong at all. That's usually, if I remember right, that's usually the one that I save until the last of all the side quests. Usually because I don't really go into many battles with, I don't usually go into a lot of battles with... What the fuck is his name? Robo. I promise I can think. I should have started with this. It's fine. Face it, Frog makes this time period. Dude, Frog makes... Yes, Frog makes every time period. I hate the fact that we don't have him in our party right now. Have you been watching Rings of Power and or House of the Dragon? I have not. Mainly because of time. I don't know how better to describe it. Basically, I want to, but like, yeah, to give you an idea about how far behind I am in TV shows, I am still in the process of getting caught up with Obi-Wan. That's how far behind I am. Robo's Rickrolling before Rickrolling, right? Oh man. Aw, well we win. 350 experience points. Do I level up? I got 1 level. Worth it. Frog has one of the best 2 themes. Dude, best 2 themes. So, I have to, yeah. Frog's theme is one of the best. I gotta ask who you think is the other best. I gots to know. Cause Robo's is pretty damn good, but there's some that I like more. We're gonna come in and get a free shelter. Because I can... The Magus boss fight. Yep, that was that one is badass, but it has to be the boss fight. Like it's all right when you fight Magus, or when you go and you pick him up and stuff, but it just doesn't ring quite the same way as when you're actually fighting him as a boss. Like it's cool and it's the same song, but it just doesn't. God dang it! I forgot that these guys are taking up all the beds. It's okay. I got a free shelter out of the deal. Good 6 years or so behind. Look, the problem comes in. The problem comes in, like, I will be okay to watch a show, but I'm waiting for my wife, Coffee, to want to watch a show. And because I know some of these are ones that she wants to watch. Like, I know she wants to watch the Rings of Power. I don't know if she's interested in... I don't know if how much she's going to be interested in Game of Thrones knockoffs, but I say knockoffs, it's not right. I don't know how much she would be interested in House of the Dragon. She might be. She's kind of mentioned something about it. But I guess it's kind of one of those, like, we did that, been there with Game of Thrones, and yeah. Have I watched Game of Thrones? Yes, I have watched Game of Thrones. I actually read the books. I read the books before I really watched the series, and I'm kind of sad that the series did not follow the books more closely, because I thought they did a pretty damn good job. That's my thought anyway. But yes. Also when you fight Redacted with him in the party, his music kind of takes over instead of what should be hers. Wait. Redacted with him should be hers. That may be something I don't know, which is sad because I know a lot about this game. That might be something I don't know. Because there's not many hers in this game to fight. And things where you would have him in your party for. You should check out The Boys. I think you might like it. It's like The Watchmen, but funnier, more badass. Also, I'm so jealous. Yeah, dude, I am so upset that George Martin hasn't continued on it. Head and Hands. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Well, technically, that's more than one. one person. Because, yeah. I will have to keep that in mind. Because I haven't done that. That'll be fun. Because I haven't done that in the playthrough. Usually, I don't use Magus. Not much. You know what? I'm gonna stay to it. I said a long time ago in this game in this run through, I was gonna fight everything. I'll stick to that. I might as well. I just game backwards, forwards, and sideways. That is one bit of information that I actually did not know. I typically know quite a bit about it I always tell my friends, if you're ever playing the game and you get stuck, ask me, because chances are I can answer your question. Why am I just attacking these guys? I can do this so much quicker with magic. I know why, it's because I'm a whore when it comes to my, to saving MP, even though I don't need to be. I heard that Tyrion was horrible and evil in the books, whereas in the show he redeems himself. I wouldn't go that far. I think in the books he actually, by the time it gets towards the end, he's actually a pretty decent guy. I say towards the end, like I think at some point or another he realizes that his legacy, like his family, is just a bunch of shithole heads, and he's like, nah. But it takes a little bit, like he's kind of a little asshole. I mean, I guess he was in the books too, right? He's kind of a little asshole through a lot of everything, but like about the time that they start having him change in the show is about the time that he starts changing in the books. That's the one thing that they at least got somewhat right. Can I tell you how much it pains me to fight these guys? Like, actually, it really does hurt. Can you move? Ah! Fine. Can I? I can't even get him this way! Hate it. Once told a friend of mine where to go, and he said... all he said was, I'm in a cave. Can you describe the cave? What's the color of the flooring? That... because that does make a difference. There are multiple caves. If he can at least tell you what time period he's in. Or what was the last significant thing that he did in the game, it's probably a better thing. There's no signal in this game. No signal. Okay, which cave is that? No signal. Hold on. No signal in this cave. That's too ambiguous for me. Pretty much, but oh, Lex! I was like, Seraphim, you got me there. There's no signal. I can look. I don't know why the names they blended in there for a second. Pretty much with the Hecarim's Cave as one large room. You look carefully, a hole on the side of the wall. Yes. Okay, now that one I understand. Yeah. Blue Cave. Blue Cave. There's actually two holes. There's the first hole, and then there's the second hole. The first hole gets you really nowhere. Alright, give me that. Who's there? 'Tis thee, Chrono. Thou art here to practice thy skill in swordplay? No, I want this. This is why I'm here. What? The king has been injured? I forgot to go and check on the king. By the way, the king has been injured. We missed that part of the storyline. Frog just happens to know it, so do we, even though we didn't check up on the king. It's a thing. This should help change the color. No, you can change it back to red. Red's an awesome color. Red happens to be my favorite, so you can leave it as such. Now I'll get you confused with Draco's, so no, it's fine. I see. I always think of him as having like that slightly pretentious accent, like, "'Tis nary a thing I can't do. Please be on thy way." Have I ever played Blue Dragons from the same people who made? I have not, but I know the game that you were talking about. We're gonna skip these fights, by the way. They're just annoying. Kid with the blue dragon in his shadow. Yeah, I know exactly which game. It was on PlayStation 2, I think. Sounds about right anyway. So I think it was on 2. But yeah, I played it. No, I didn't play it. I wanted to play it, but I never did. There was a time I was broke. I didn't have any money. I couldn't get my my mother to buy it for me, so... Alright. My son's a legendary hero. He must have been. All that oatmeal. And do they think I'm his father? I don't remember if, I think we just have to find him. Where is Tata? Where is Tata? Is he in the... I think he's already in the mountain. I tried to get the color of Luca's hair, but shade purple is tricky. Yeah. Or as a lot of people say, Bulma, right? That was another thing. The guy who did the artwork for a lot of Chrono Trigger is the same guy who did the artwork for Dragon Ball Z. And it shows quite a bit. Yay! Oh, I'm glad that I have Luca with me on this one. By the way, I'm going to mispronounce names, and I don't care. That's what their names have been ever since I started playing these games, and that's what they will remain. Specifically, specifically, it's always Marley. Like, I don't care what people said. My friends and I, we didn't know what the hell we were talking about. It was 1995 or something like that. We called her Marley because that's all we knew, and forever shall be. So, we had this discussion last time, too. And I understand and I recognize that, why did I come this way? I did not mean to come. Oh, that's why I came here. And I understand that the correct one is different, but yeah. You say Marley too. I understand that the correct pronunciation is supposed to be Marl, based on the katakana, but which I don't even know if I said that right, and I don't care. Yeah, bye Tata. Look at these guys. Hello, Mr. Goblin. Yeah, like, yeah, you just get to those points where it's like, I don't care, because it's always what I said. But we were dumb, we didn't know anything, we were like, I think at the time, like, we weren't really into any kind of anime, so we had no distinction of what things were supposed to sound like, and so we just kind of went with it. Alright. An Ogun. Don't let him fool you, he's just a goblin with a big hammer. And I should have done a flame toss, but okay. But yeah, I mean, it's always been a lot of fun. Like, I come back to Chrono Trigger a lot. Chrono Trigger is probably like my all-time favorite game. I think I may have mentioned this. It's my all-time favorite game. It's the game I know probably better than any other game. Number one. Number two. It's one of those, like, it's what kind of defined me as a gamer. Like, what it really got me into JRPGs in general. And, like, from here, it was my gateway drug, okay? After this, I got into, like, Final Fantasy. Like, I played Chrono Trigger before Final Fantasy. And I got into it, and I learned to enjoy it. And then, then the PlayStation... or the PSX came out, or at least I got to play on one, and I got to play Final Fantasy VII, and I realized I really liked this, and went back and played Final Fantasy, at the time it was 3, don't let them fool you, that's just the American version. I played Final Fantasy VI, I eventually downloaded the ROM for Final Fantasy V, and played through that. Oh, I gotta wake you up, that's right. I don't wake you up. Outsider wakes you up. Freelancer. Whatever the hell you are. But yeah, like I played like that got me really started on like everything. And then after that, yeah, this game got me into start recoloring sprites. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, like that's man, I remember, you remember back in the day? God. Do you remember back in the day? I'm old. I mean, I played this in the 1990s. I have to be old. That lets everybody know enough. My forum avatar is a recolor and on Discord. Yeah, well, mine is a cat because somewhere. So okay, I don't know if have I ever told everybody the story of like how I came by my name. Like it was a complete accident. No, it was not a complete accident. So back when I don't remember, I was like in 7th or 8th grade. We had to like I was playing MUDs. I don't know if anybody knows what a MUD is. I don't even know if they still exist nowadays. MUD stands for like multi-user domain. They were like text-based online RPGs, right? You would I forgot that counts as light. That should have hurt him. Eat a sword. It was like back in the beginning days of stuff, and so everybody's like, you need your own fake name that you can use on the internet. It's like, okay, yeah, I get that. And so like everybody had different ones. Like one of my friends, he kept on calling himself, oh man, Smaug, after Lord of the Rings, Smaug. You missed. Do it again? Oh. That's okay, I'll attack him. He kept on calling himself Smaug, and you know that worked and whatnot. Well, it's like I don't want something to come from a game. I want something to be, or a movie or a book set. I want to be something original. And so it was like I took the name. I was trying to make Silly Cat, and I like took all the word Silly Kitty, I think is what I started with. And I said, okay, well, we'll make Silly Cat, and I kept on changing the letters around and stuff. And eventually I came with Silicat. But nobody could call me that, so it ended up becoming Silo Cat. And then fast forward to like, goodness, how many years later, they were like, hey, your avatar should be a cat because it's in your name. I was like, well, that wasn't technically the goal, but it kind of works. And so that's the reason why everything became cat themed. Works. I've got a cat. She's nice. She's a little sweetheart. Yeah. But like it was never really meant to be that way. It was just kind of happened. And I mean, it works. Again, it's even though it's there, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just it kind of worked that way. And now I'm forever became like the cat dude that can't spell the word cat because he uses a K instead of a C. I went the wrong way. I will take that gold helm. I need to. Let's equip. I don't have more than one, do I? No. Damn. Damn. I am gonna check my text though. How long until spin cut? 33. I will grind for this if I have to. Spin cut will be very nice and helpful. I should have checked my other ones too. But yeah, that was thus how I came by the name Silo Cat. It started out because nobody could pronounce silicat, spelled the same way, but apparently Y's do not mean the same thing in my language as they do to other people's language, so yeah. And then I'm thinking use the K in the cat just because I did use it. I used the K because I was trying to change the C to a K so that it wasn't exactly like, oh, you're trying to be a cat. I mean, it was the 90s, alright? We all, like, funny cat videos were starting to become a thing. Me and some friends had some really weird, I wouldn't say fetish, but like some weird thing going on where like cats showed up in everything that we did. Like, for me, it just made sense. It was dumb. I don't know why we did it, but it just happened. It's nice backgrounds. I like the letter K, okay? It's got like the straight line in it. It's got the little 2 prongs, and that's like, oh, magic. Alright, we got C's, and they're too rounded. Anybody can see. Need a K. No. No comma. Thanks. Goodness. Haha, I made it through without getting hit. Like Chrono Trigger. Taro! You know better. You've been around since the beginning. How you doing, man? You've known me long enough to know that this is my favorite game, right? Right? I do love me some Chrono Trigger. There is a reason why we are playing this on original hardware. And not just on an emulator. Actually, the reason is I figured out how to get the Super Nintendo to actually get captured by the capture card and not be like super widescreen. Also nice on hardware, yeah. Long enough, you did not know. Yeah, like, so if I put it on my normal overlay without the filter, see how everything's all spread out and icky? Yeah, nobody likes that. So I did figure out how to do it this way, and I actually have it on my monitor. Let's see if I can pull it this way. So this is a, pay no attention. Oh my god, it won't work because you can't see anything. Thank you, green screen. I should probably turn that off for this, but because of the way that the monitor works, it will also it usually spreads out that picture, but I figured out how to do it on the monitor too, so it works even better. Once I figured that out, it was like, oh yes, I can start bringing out all my old Super Nintendo games that I kept. And then I started going like, god, this is depressing. Why didn't I keep more Super Nintendo games? But I've got like the, I feel like I kept the important ones, right? With the exception of Donkey Kong Country. I really wish I had kept the original Donkey Kong Country. I sold it in college because broke. I sold a lot of things in college because broke that I shouldn't have. And, yeah. The music in this game is good? Yes. Yes, that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with it. So one of the reasons why my dream job is to write computer game music. Did I ever land that dream job? No, but that's what my dream job is. Good for you. But yeah. That's what I wanted to do with my life, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. Instead, I got a job working just in an IT department in programming, so, it wasn't because I didn't try, like, really, there's no place nearby that offers that kind of a position. However, one of these days, my goal And this is, like, I don't know if I've ever told this to everybody or whatever. My goal with streaming eventually, and it's gonna have to wait until after we get out of this house and get into a new, like, we get our house built and all that good stuff. My goal is to be able to do streams where I open up a DAW and we actually mess around with music and do all sorts of crazy stuff. That's my goal. I don't know when it will happen, because again, I don't know when that will, yeah, I just don't know when that'll happen, because we gotta get our own house. I gotta get a dedicated office and streaming room, really, so I can take care of all that stuff. But yeah, got a real good deal on GameCube a few months. Never getting rid of it. Look, so again, in my stupidity, granted, I was stupid, but I wasn't stupid like I sold it stupid. We had some friends, they had some kids, their kids were getting to the age where they needed some entertainment, and they couldn't afford a video game system for them. So I was like, you know what, I've got this I've got this GameCube that I don't play anymore. Let me, and I've got the Wii, I've got the Nintendo Wii, why don't I just give you the GameCube along with a few games? I didn't give them everything, but I did give them quite a bit, like, of things that I probably shouldn't have given them. And yeah, like, that's... After that, I no longer had Game Boy or GameCube, and there's so many different things that I wish that I had held on to from that era. Meow. Hi, cat. Cat's talking. I don't know if people can hear her. But yeah, I was like, from that era, I got rid of so much that I shouldn't have. Didn't mean to. It just happened. Yes! I said Spin Cut would be the gateway drug to all the fun dual techs. I didn't say that specifically, but that's what I meant to say. GameCube is still the most appealing console to the eyes that's ever been made. Yeah. Yeah. I can, yeah. Except it's not Cube. And the slight OCD that I do have hates the fact that it is not a cube. It's close. And if you get I think there was a bottom thing for it, right? You could get the like, I think it was a Game Boy expansion or something like that. If you got that, then it would be like, it would actually turn it into a cube. The Atari 2600 is. Okay. Shut up, boomer. Even the discs are nice. Dude, use the mini discs. That was the best part too. How do we get this guy to fight? That's how. Okay. I was about to say. And it had a camera. Camera makes it. I don't care what anybody says. What should I say? Vintage? Okay, valid. Valid. Now, GameCube was a good system. I really hate the fact that I got rid of it, but I am happy that I still have some of the games. And I have an adapter. I haven't hooked it up yet because I don't need to, right? But I've got an adapter for the Wii that will allow me to hook it up to the capture card, and I could actually play some of the old GameCube games on it through the capture card. Or I can be an idiot and, like, just run it through the Dolphin emulator and be done with it. Not that I've done that. Kirby Air Raiders was a really good game. Okay, don't get me started on Kirby. I am like a very unpopular person. I do not care much for Kirby. Partly because I think it's oversold. partly because, like, my kid loves it to death, and that's all she ever wants to play, and I'm sick and tired of it. But, I mean, say I would put a device in my room where the first game of Pong was ever programmed. It's an industrial silicograph. Oh, look, pretty mountains. Their mountains are nice. I forgot what he says. So the localization in the different versions of the games, I think he says something on like the DS version. I think. It's been a while. So I don't know if anybody's here that's still wondering. So this is the cart version of this, right? This is my original save file. Level 75. If you've never played this game at level 75, it's freaking amazing. You just breeze through all the battles. Like, who cares? They're good. They're easy. Alright. Let's go fight a boss. New Legend of Zelda got a trailer at Nintendo Direct. Shh, some people don't know that! Oh my god! I know. Trust me, I know. Me and I don't know if you've met Rushy, but me and my buddy Rushy been talking about that this afternoon. He is a really, really big fan of the Zelda series. I like the Zelda series, but unpopular opinion, I know. Unpopular opinion, Breath of the Wild just did not do it for me. It was a good game, don't get me wrong. I really liked Breath of the Wild, but I didn't like it as a Zelda game. It was just not my, like, it didn't check off everything. You really liked Wind Waker? So, fun fact, Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. And common theme with it, like I love Chrono Trigger. One of the reasons why I like it is because the music is so killer. It's one of the reasons why I like Wind Waker. That, and I really like sailing. I don't know what it is. Sailing's pretty cool. How's it going? Welcome QB and Raiders. Welcome Whitefire. It's good to see you guys. Pyre tonight, right? QB? Or did you change it up? No, you're still playing Pyre. I thought that's what you were playing earlier. How you doing, sir? Welcome in and thank you for the raid. Everybody from QB stream, hi, it's nice to meet you. My name's Silo. We're playing a little bit of retro. We're in the middle of Chrono Trigger. I say middle, we're still, I would say beginning game area-ish. But yeah, it's been pretty good. It's nice to meet y'all. I play a variety of games, so we're doing retro tonight. Next month we might be doing something different. I do move at the end of the month, so I'm going to be taking some time off in early October. Hopefully to get back to streaming mid-October to late October. In which case, I have no clue what we're going to do. Pyre is very fun. Yeah. It's okay. I've heard people talk about it, and I can't. Was it you who asked me? Is Pyre? Would I consider Pyre a sports game or an RPG? I don't remember who it was. Somebody asked me that. I know what my answer is. Pyre is a sports game all the way. You don't want to see too many Chrono Trigger spoilers, so I didn't see your face as much. Aww. I appreciate that. You're awesome. I assume then that you are going to end up playing Chrono Trigger at some point. In that case, we're about to head into an area that might be spoiler-ish. So I'll understand if you need to duck out. Plus, I know that you're an hour ahead of me, so it's like midnight there. If you need to get some sleep, definitely go and self-care yourself to sleep. No harm, no foul. I appreciate you coming in and bringing in your community. I will talk about the game though, so if I get started, so I will spoil stuff, or we'll just run across something and spoil it for you. Oh, 1 second. It's a 30-year-old game. Is spoiler really the right term? Look, some people play these games for the first time, Ethan Burris. Plus, they're still, I say still releasing it. I mean, Steam was the last version that they released. Don't avoid doing all your thing on my account. Okay, well, no, I was going to keep on going. I was just going to give you a warning that that was going to happen. Alright, I think I can do that. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought the Taban Fest was better. Alright. Yay, easy fights. And new players are born every day. That is true. To me, look, there's a lot of games out there from the Super Nintendo era, right? There are a ton of games out there, but out of all of them, I would venture to say that Chrono Trigger is probably one of the few that has actually aged well. Other ones that have aged pretty well is Zelda, Link to the Past. I would even venture to say that like Final Fantasy VI hasn't aged all that well. It's still doing all right, but like it's a little rough around the edges, you know? Oh man, I just realized. No, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy, like, it's aged well, but it's definitely starting to show its cracks, okay? I have a hard time saying that it's, like, I don't know. It doesn't ring quite the same way as Chrono Trigger does for me anymore. It's still fun, mind you. Wait, did I not get you? Yeah, I did. Okay. It's like, wait a second. You're supposed to lose your hammer. I'm trying to think of other ones. I mean, some of the old platformers have aged okay, but yeah, but like when you start going back even further, like Nintendo, I don't think those have done very well. Voilers. What the hell is a voiler? Boiler. Did you mistype? Dragon. Vintage spoilers. Okay, that's fair. Alright. I am going to... So here's a trick for everybody. You want to save on tonics and such. Use... Marley's or Frogs or one of the healers, use one of their light healing things. You can use this in any game. This is not really a spoiler. This is just like, be smart. Use their stuff and then just refill their health or refill their mana. Super easy. Alright. Look! It's a little green-head brat. Come here, green-haired brat. I'm the wind! You're a brat. Stop! Then again, Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger were the two games I spent a deal of time constructing the backgrounds and screenshots. Okay, yeah, that's... Final Fantasy VI has aged well in the fact that I don't think the graphics have really gone out of style, but I feel like the story and the gameplay has kind of shifted away. Like, for instance, with Chrono Trigger, and this is one of the things I harp on. Anybody who asks me, hey, why do you like Chrono Trigger, or why should I play Chrono Trigger? Why is this a cool game? Why is this a big thing? I always tell them, look, Chrono Trigger is its own unique form inside the JRPG land, if you will. Like, Chrono Trigger, one of the cool... Okay, number one, it's got awesome music, but that's usually most JRPGs, especially, like, the Super Nintendo heyday and PlayStation 1 heyday with JRPGs. They just did a really good job, period. Like, Square, back when it was Square, back before they joined with Enix and screwed themselves up. I don't want to go too far into that, because I don't want to go too far into that. But back when it was Square, or even Squaresoft, like, their games were amazing and whatnot. The thing about Chrono Trigger that ZSNES, dude, I remember ZSNES too. Sprite layers and everything. Shh, you're gonna get me distracted. QBI here declares that spoilers don't have expiration dates. I absolutely believe that, but you've also been warned, so... yeah. Oh no, wait. They had it on a British show. One of the panels did not see The Shining until now, so yeah, the movie is old enough in pop culture. Spoilers. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. So, Chrono Trigger, one of the things I like about it's not just the fact that it's like got awesome music, but that is a really big thing to it. One of the really neat things is, and if you've been here since the beginning of, like, was it last week when we started this? If you've been here since then, you'll know I haven't spent any time grinding on my characters. I haven't played this offline at all. I haven't done anything. And I shouldn't have to. It's one of the few JRPGs, especially from this era, where you didn't have to go around and grind at your characters to try to get them to a new place. If anything, I will grind in one area. Seraphim probably knows where it is. It's so I can get items in 64 billion BC or million BC. It's the only thing, and I'm not doing it for levels. I'm doing it for items because I'm looking for specific drops. Yeah, that's the only place that you ever, if you ever grind in this game, it's there. Or you play the DS version and you want to figure out what the hell to do with the Lost Sanctum stuff. Yeah, the hunting grounds. Those are the only places where I ever grind in this game. And it's specifically so I can get, right before the Tyranno layer, I want to get ruby suits for everybody. That's it. That's the big... that's why I do it. Every single time. Or I do it like the first time we go and we visit so that I can get upgraded. I think rock helms are there and they're pretty damn good for that part of the game. Those sort of things. So it's usually for the armor or the weapons or whatnot. It's for nothing other than that. Yes, I'm here for the Masamune. Sorry, I digress. Thought so.
Wait a second. Oh, big brother.
Or grind a Giant's Claw to charm Mega Elixir. Yeah. Yeah. That's another good place to do it, too. Yeah, and that's, well... by the time you're on, like, New Games Plus 7, you've got enough of those in your inventory. It's not an issue. I'll grind tech points. I will grind, if I can do it and manage it, I will grind the hell out of the rubbles and the turrets and the things that are like one time you kill them and they don't come back kind of things. But give you like 100 tech points or 500 tech points apiece. I will do those. Yeah, you really can't grind those because again, once you beat them or they run away, they don't come back, so... meh. Alright, Massa, what is it, Moon? Not again.
Not again.
So you want a name for yourself by grabbing the Masamune. What a buffoon. They hate me. Yeah, the fresh playthrough like these you need, all you can get. Yes, and especially, yeah, this is definitely something that, yeah. But once you learn it all, you learn it all, and you don't have to worry about it, so.
Humans are so silly.
It's how you use the sword that's important. God, man, I wish I understood that whenever I was that age. Alright. Not who owns it. You can't even understand something as simple as that. That's why you're human. I was like, I remember the first day, it's like, wait a second. Why are you calling me human, little child? What the hell is wrong with you? What should we do? The usual. We test them. They entertain us for a while. Okay. Alright, here we go. And then you go... What? Aliens? What the hell are you? Alright. Trying to remember. It's just kill one of them, right? Oops. I forgot. I'm so used to, like, when you play this on New Game Plus, you just come in here and cast, like, Luminaire a couple times, and you're like, yeah, sure, you're dead. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Dual Tech Ice Sword. I don't think we've used this one in this playthrough yet, so... We'll do Fire Sword next. I've been trying to show off all the text so that, like, people who haven't seen the game before and don't know these things... Dang it, you... Quit confusing my girls. Alright. People who haven't seen this game before... Okay. Yay! We win. They get a chance to see these new texts and stuff. Alright, Luca leveled up! I think our next big one, see, Chrono learns Spin Cut. After Spin Cut, I think we've got another one, and then we go to, Lightning too. Hey, they're pretty tough. Only Cyrus made it this far. You think it's Lightning too? I thought there was one more in between, but you may be right. What should we do? This time it's for real. Alright, this is it. Yeah, we mean business. Alright. With the bravery and the knowledge to become one. Smashing. By the way, I freaking love this boss fight music. It's epic, right? Also, I have to start watching on my, I need to start watching on my health. You keep Luke in your party, she learns her ultimate before Chrono gets... Really? Well, that's because Chrono, like, spoilers at one point. I mean... I don't want to tell that one. Okay. Wait! Ah! Dang it. That's an example of I was looking in one place and... Yeah. I made a dumb. People end up with it by the time you make it to the Ice Age. Really? See, the thing is I usually... I usually end up, like, getting rid of Luca in my party because she's so freaking slow. Why did I do Fire Whirl? Ah, I'm getting distracted. Oops. I meant to do Fire Sword. Also, don't I need to dissipate wind energy? I need to do that. I need to survive first. Shit. Oh, okay. Whoops. Yeah, I usually take Luca out because she's so freaking slow. It's like nothing against her personally. It's just that, like... Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's heal, and then... Fire sword, please don't kill. No kill? No kill. Good. Yeah, take her out. There's, like, usually my dream team ends up being Chrono, Marley, and Frog, or Chrono, Marley, and Ayla, or... Like, Luca doesn't usually make it into the dream team. Nothing against her personally, it's just not what happens, you know? Anti-human. Wait. You're a Luca fangirl and lunatic. I get the stuff from 65 and sell and then get jumped up and stuff and the human village and the anti-human village. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. That would do it too. That's Luca, Marley, and Magus. Oh, really? Okay. I don't use Magus much because he doesn't have any, like, native dual techs, and I'm a dual tech whore. I mean, I'm at least honest about it, you know? Dark Eternal. Yeah. I'm an Arcal Impulse guy, like... Shit, please don't kill me. Thank you. This is the first time I think I've ever, equipped the counterattack badge. Whatever. Put the studs on Luca and Magnus and Blackrock on Marley. Magus does have some really cool triple tech stuff with him, though. But I like having Frog because of Arc Impulse, although I think Arc Impulse is just a single enemy. I like Ayla because of Falcon Hit. Falcon Hit is just amazing. You're also a bit of a Magus fan. That's fair too. I like Ayla's because I like Ayla's tech or dual tech with Chrono, and not to mention you can get that or Ice Toss or Glacier Toss, maybe both. I'm not sure. Now I can't remember, but you can get some of her stuff, and it's just really OP. Before you have Magus, and then then you get him, and it's kind of like, well, I've already got this other stuff all done out. Plus, when you fight him, he's got all these wonderful spells, but when you actually get to him, he doesn't have them all, and you have to learn them all, and it sucks. They beat us. That was fun. Will they fix us? Will they find us an owner? Yeah, it'll be alright. Alright. No, I get that. Magus is a fun character. Well, I mean, you see who's above my head. I didn't just choose this picture so that, I'd have his crotch basically in my face. I mean, he is a pretty cool character, and he has a really good backstory, too. Alright, the Masamune, but it's been broken. I also call it Masamune, and I'm pretty sure that's wrong, too. Allow me, we will ride the wind! Good luck! And I have no more reason to come back here, except for later on. Much later on. If I even want to do that. People are going, what the hell are you talking about, Silo? You get a, is it the gold rock that you get there? I can't remember now. I think it's the golden rock that you get there. It's one of the triple tech items. Yeah, it's the gold rock, okay. I thought so. Thank you for the quote, Isenburris. I can always count on you. Always count on you. That's alright. Swept the pronunciation of Masamune based on the style of the sword it is. Okay, look. I would assume that... Because... It's more of a broadsword, right? So I would not give it the Japanese kind of pronunciation. Even though, like, I know some purists who would, like, hate me. Because... So it's the mass... But that, and it's always... It's always... like, what we learned as children and didn't know any better. Call me Silo's chronologist. Oh, that sounds... That sounds like that could be painful. The hero I'm not, I can do not. Oh shit, I missed. Oops, I forgot. I thought I already got the medallion. Painful. It does sound painful. Where's my residence? Alright. I'm sorry, everyone. Some guy in the frog guy dropped this in a cafe. I thought I'd sell it, but then everyone started calling me a hero. I like it the father's like, what? I just can't fake it any longer. I'm no hero. I'm so ashamed. Take this. Scoundrel. I knew this was all a sham. Dude, he was talking up a whole storm about how the kid was awesome and his own son and how dare he? How dare he? Alright. Ah! The whiny Wama's boy from Final Fantasy VII have it pronounced the Japanese way because it's modeled off of Japanese. Okay, yeah. But see, again, I get that. I totally do. Also, can I... Hold on. Where's the... I thought I had more than one. Okay, maybe not. I thought we had the... No, the Gnawer is in... Gnawer is in here somewhere. The whiny mama's boy. Oh, I wish I knew Final Fantasy VII to know more exactly who you're talking about. Why don't I know it? Let me go through characters real quick. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to, like, that makes even more sense. Look, I've only recently played Final Fantasy VII, okay? Went back and painstakingly replayed the original Final Fantasy VII. And I say painstakingly because that is a game I feel that has not aged well. Whereas Chrono Trigger has aged well. Link to the Past, like all these Super Nintendo games, like a lot of them have aged fairly well. That is one that I feel has not. Storyline is still a banger, but the polygons, man. Like I feel like we've gotten over that. And then Squeenix, I promised I wouldn't be talking smack about them. Squeenix decided to get on their kick and like create the remake, and it wasn't what we wanted. Thee hath returned. The hero medal. Aye, then thou hast seen the lad. Yet there's nary a thing I can't do against Magus. The legendary Masamune is required to fight Magus, and I have no right to wield it. Please, leave now. Sephiroth is a whiny-ass mama's boy who didn't get enough hugs as a child, so he decides to try and destroy all my... That's true. Oh my god, that's so true. Uh... Oh, look, it's part of the Masamune. It's engraved with archaic letters. I think I can read it. Melchior. Melchior. I know that's wrong. That guy in Medina Village? What does this mean? Chrono? Alright, bye. I'm not even gonna talk to you. I would like to use your bed, though. No? Shame. Kefka, now there's a villain. There indeed is a villain. Kefka's got a really cool... Kefka's got one of the cool themes, like villain themes, too. So I gotta ask, out of respects, I gotta know. Favorite Final Fantasy game? You tell me yours and I'll tell you mine. Did I just juke all those enemies? Hell yeah, I did. I hate fighting those enemies. Period. Hate them. Melcy, Final Fantasy 15. For Taro, Final Fantasy 15? Get out of here. You're no friend of mine. Final Fantasy 6 followed closely by 4 and 9. That's fair. 6 is a very, very good one to toss up there. My favorite is 9. Strictly because I love the storyline and I love the music. 6, I love the music. I also love the story, but I have a harder time with it just because towards the end it feels so freaking grindy. You love the opening to 15 so much? Look, you can love the opening to the game all you want. Final Fantasy IX's got an awesome beginning and opening to the game, and no words are even spoken. You just understand. It's Final Fantasy IX has a better love story depicted in it in like all throughout than like so much more. Ugh. Yeah. Spent more time with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Yeah, Final Fantasy... Yeah, Tactics was pretty good, too. And Blitz... Dude, Blitzball... Like, I know a lot of people... Like, a lot of my friends hated Blitzball. I loved it. I hated 10. I didn't hate 10. 10 just wasn't my favorite. But I wouldn't stack it too far down the list. 10's probably about midway. 4 was alright. 4 was, to me, 4 was the meme game, right? It wasn't... It was alright. I like 5 because you can mesh the time. Dude, I did like 5. 5 was pretty good, too. And Tactics was amazing, too. Yeah. The world map is very 4-esque. Well, I mean, think about it. 5 was... It was in between... It was in between 4 and 6. Let's be a little bit more, like... Let's make something more profound here. Now, 5 was designed right after 4, and I think they... Like, every game, they took what they knew from the previous version, and they upgraded bits and pieces of it. And I think that's what happened with 5. I liked the story in 5. It had a couple moments, but I don't know. It was... honestly, I think... Now that I think about it, I think 5 was my second Final Fantasy game. I know 7 was my first. Then I think I did 5. And then I did 6. And then I did 8. And I hated 8. And I still haven't beaten 8. And then I did 7 again. And then I did 9. And yeah... best blitzball player I've ever met. That happens. Final Fantasy XIV has the best rendition of Crystal theme out of all the games. See, it's not that I hate Final Fantasy XIV, and it's not that I like hate people who play 14. I was so anti 14, mainly because I was anti 11, mainly because 11 was the first game that they came out that was online play, and you had to have like special hookups for PlayStation 2 that like nobody in the world had except for like if you were lucky. I don't know. You had to have that, and you had to have good internet. And back in the day, having great internet, like during PlayStation 2 era, was not a thing that like most households did, right? No, not a lot of people had that. It was still evolving. Like back then, when they came out with Final Fantasy 11, dial-up was still a normal. Like if you don't know what dial-up is, like go Google AOL dial-up sound and listen to that. It sounded like what was the modem, right? And it just went on forever and ever. And it sounded awful, and everybody, like, it's such a unique sound. No. Me and my best friend in high school. Why are you failing high school algebra when you should be doing these calculus? That's funny. Please tell me that's not true. It sounded like a fax. Yeah, it sounded like a fax. Do kids today even know what a fax is? 10 was our first and I still love it. Haven't beat it, but I did. Wait. It was your first and you love it, but you haven't beaten it? Wait. How is that possible? Beating it is what ruined the game for me. I hated it when I beat it. Because I was like, is this really it? Oh man. You had the heavy add-on for the PlayStation 2. I did not have that. Final Fantasy 14 is a total wipe revenge. I like online games. Don't get me wrong, I like playing online with other people, depending on the game. I get triggered on some games, I just can't do it. I blame Halo 3, 2, Reach, those games. I just can't do it very often, but like, some games I don't mind playing. And, but Final Fantasy should not be one of them. Can't convince me otherwise. You have to send faxes. I have to send faxes from time to time. Our new people that come into the building are like, what the fuck is a fax? It's like, really? Okay. I'm old. Yeah, the add-on for Final Fantasy 11. See, Final Fantasy 11 pissed me off because I didn't have the ability to play it, and I was like, this is the first Final Fantasy game that I'm not going to get to play. Reach is amazing, dude. Taro, you're right. Reach is great. Reach was wonderful. And then I don't know. I feel like they kind of got better as they went along too. Like Halo 1 original was like groundbreaking and amazing, but like then came Halo 2, and you're like, holy crap, man! What the hell did they just do? They upgraded it. Then they came out with 3, and it was like, ugh. And it just like, it kept on getting better and better. Reach was amazing. Well, with the exception of ODST. ODST was a little rough around the edges. I feel like ODST is like the Dark Souls 2 of the Dark Souls world, right? It was the one that, it's alright. Some people like it, but it's... It had a good vibe, though. Yeah, it did, but again, I still feel like it was rough. I still... Smooth jazz was not... Okay, that's fair. The only Final Fantasy game I have ever regretted paying for was 11. It made me not want to play 14. I'm sorry that you paid for 11. Oh, we're still in Cream Puff form. We've already beat Cream Puff form. I don't want to beat Cream Puff form again and go through all that hell. I don't remember if he's in Cream Puff form in my other new game, the New Game Plus. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, wait a second. It's not registering buttons. Yeah. But it was, you know... Oh, I gotta talk to these fellas. You can use magic? Yes. Because I'm special. Medina Val... Okay, yeah. Okay. I've gotten the frog form of him. Wait, of who? Of who? Which frog form of whom? Which frog form? Oh, of Specchio. Is that... Yeah, that's the final form he goes into, right? I believe. I know that he could progressively get stronger and stronger and stronger, and then, like, he's a devil. He, like, reverts back to the tiny one. I think it's... Yeah. For some reason, I thought he went back to being Cream Puff, but does he go back to Cream Puff, or does he go straight to the frog? You're back again? Come to see my collection? No. This sword, it's the Masamune. How did you get it? Why would your name be engraved on the sword? I hate this part of the game. I hate this part of the game. I don't hate the game, I hate this part. And the whole fact of he's like, that's a long story. And he starts going, like, you know he's about to go into this. Like, knowing what you know, like, if you've played the game before, you know, he totally could have started going into some of the really cool stuff in the game. And then he just like, it's a long story. You want to hear this story, right? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Tell us about it. And he's like, and then Luca goes, is it possible to reforge it? And he's like, no story for you. I hate that so bad. If you reach the end of time at a ludicrously low level. Oh, really? It might be possible if we could get our hands on some Dreamstone, which the sword is made of. Dreamstone, where can we get that? You can't find it anymore. It's a red stone that was once used as money. Unfortunately, it hasn't been available. Alright, well, that sucks. Now you got me wondering. Hold on. How do you ever find the redstone? Would you like to buy something? I don't think he has anything new, but we will check. Yeah. I don't remember. Does Saban have new items at this point? We got the vest. Alright. I remember the first time I played this, I had no idea what to do at this point. Because you're like, we gotta find some red rock. Where the hell are we gonna find that? And it's like, they tell you, it hasn't been around for a really long time. Okay, now you got me curious. Hold on. Rare red rock. So, hold on. Okay. Alright, level 75. I'm curious, I gotta know. What form is Specchio in? Because I want to say he goes back to being Cream Puff, which actually really begs the question, if you get like all the way up to level 99, does he go back to being a frog? Hey. No, okay, he's not then. He's not Cream Puff yet. Okay. Sorry. Reset. Okay. Where were we headed? We're headed back in time. Okay. Forgot. He's a pink new? Oh, really? His next one's the jailer one, right? No, next one's a goblin. Then he goes into jailer, and then he goes into the Masamune form, and he stays in that form for quite a while. I don't know, it's such a time, when you start getting into those levels, it's such a time investment to try to get them up. You know? Because it's almost like you have to play through the entire game to, like, earn a level. I know that's not quite the same, but okay, let me paraphrase. Ah! Monsters! Alright, and then... I can't do... Okay. I was gonna say... I don't think we can do... Stop attacking me with mud balls, you little freaks! I'm trying to talk! You know what? Go to sleep. Did the stupidly low thing by getting Chrono the load sword and silver point exchange? Yeah. The turbo controller on the drinking game? That'll do it, too. Alright, what the hell do I even want to do? Again, I'm not used to being so, like, low-leveled on this. I'm used to having, Luminaire or Lightning 2 and just coming in here, casting it once, and everybody dies. And I'm also just not braining very well at this point either, so that happens. Yeah, load store. I know that I have done load sword. Like, I'll go in and I'll grind for the silver points and such. Alright, we're outnumbered. Look, more green monsters. That's all you guys need to know. What should we do? We should wait here until magic happens. Magic. And also a really kicking theme. She's tough! Who is that woman? It's gonna be your new friend. Haha, got him. Yeah, like, I need to check my tech points, too. Oh, I need to see if I can find it. When I was playing this, so, fun fact, Chrono Trigger was the second game I ever streamed. And it has been 4 years since I've streamed it. But really, I think it's been 4 years since I played it. Which is kind of sad, as much as I love the game. However, there's been a lot of games in the interim, so, like, go easy on me. In the meantime, oh, by the way, the girls are jealous that Ayla's here. They're afraid that she's gonna work some magical woman magic on me, I guess. And Luca's like, hey. Anyway. I know you haven't named any characters QB. I haven't. I'm leaving everybody their original names until later in the playthrough, in which case I'm going to open up name changing as an option for channel points. You're strong. I love this. This is like one of the first, you strong. Ayla respects strong people, men and women. Equal opportunists. Love it. They had so many things right in this game. And I don't, like, again, for those who haven't seen it or played it, we'll find out later. But, yeah. Where have you been keeping her? Chrono, where from? I love this. Confuse. I am from Confusion. For the day after tomorrow. Ayla like funny people. It's no use. Okay. What was I talking about? I know I want to open it up. It'll have to be after we open up the Dark Ages, because we have to unlock a certain character, or unlock a certain event that'll allow us to change the names of our characters, in which case we shall do. I have to head off. In the meantime, we leave with these parts. Silo strong. QB likes it. Aw. QB. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I like you too. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for the raid and bringing in your community, man. It's always a pleasure to have you here. You always bring a wonderful spark. Hope you continue to enjoy Pyre. Next time I'll probably say something so you know I'm not like lurking in the background. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So, okay. Chrono Trigger was like the second game that I ever played. It was the second game I ever streamed. And there's a spot in the hunting grounds where you fight the new, right? And I had done something, I don't remember what it was, like, I have to look at the clip, because I had to clip it to figure out what it was. And it, like, somehow glitched the game out so bad. It was... We got to the new either right as it was starting to, or right when it stopped raining, and it was running off the screen, and it got like hung up there or something like that. It was really, really weird. I'll see if I can find it here in a bit. We'd love to go. Okay, we need a stone. Can I take one of Ayla's stones? Alright, since we have a moment while she's running off into the village land, I'll see if I can find it real quick. This is like one of my first clips, so it should be really easy, right? Let's see, content. Alright, how do I go to the very, very last page? You know, hold on a second. Chrono Trigger. Alright. Found it. Nope, don't do that. No, don't do that either. Oh, I'm so bad. I accidentally clicked load the page up
for being up late.
Okay, there we are. Huh? Oh wow, this is a very old stream. I actually looked young. There you go. 4 years ago. Let me go back and set this stuff all right again. Okay. But yeah, so basically I was fighting the news in the in this area in the hunting grounds, and somehow it glitched out while I was fighting them, trying to gather up materials. Because like if you kill the news, you get like a ton of materials. It's like the best thing to do, especially when you're grinding for these things. And yeah, I don't know what I did. All right. All right. One Berserker. I think I already have a Berserker, right? Or Berserk Belt or something. Oh, I know what it was. I was gonna look up how much tech time we had left on this. Antipod. Yeah, I love it. At this point in the game, it really kind of starts enforcing you need to start using magic to kill enemies. Or else. Okay, let's look up tech. So Lightning 2 is the next one, 425. which is almost worth going after and grinding for. Protect. I'm more interested in haste, honestly, but again, I don't ever use Luca. I'm such an idiot, I guess. Although she does have some really cool attacks. And Antipod 3, oh my god, it's freaking amazing. 2 is pretty cool too, but that and Delta Attack, is that right? I think Delta Attack or whatever, I think that's one of the first triple attacks you can usually manage. Okay. Meow. Oh goodness. I lost my brain is just shorted, so give me a second to get back on track. But yeah. So you can see up there we're not really getting, I don't know if are we getting money? I don't think we're getting money. I think we're getting just the horns and the pedals and such. Oh goodness, Isenburst. Fun story on the side. 2 years ago, while they were drilling a tunnel for high-speed trains, the railroad on top began to sink. They had no other short-time options, highly frequented railway line. They actually filled that part of the tunnel, including a €1 billion worth of tunneling machine with concrete. They just took out that piece of... Wait. The railroad on top of it, they... No other time. They just dug out that piece of art. Oh, like they just... They buried a tunneling machine in with the concrete. Wow. Wow. That one took me, I was like, a piece of art? What the hell? Why did they bury a piece of art? Did they drop it down in there? No, it was a tunneling machine that they left in there. Art's just a euphemism for... Yeah, I got you. I dumbed for a bit there. I saw, I don't know if it was today or what, but it was like, was it Rome had a sinkhole or something like that fall, and they found a whole bunch of runes or something like that underneath. That was I read it in my my news app today. I don't know, I didn't read much into it, but I saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting and different. Stop hitting Chrono. So I'm kind of curious as what comes from that. Did I only do flame top? No, surely not. Surely not. But yeah, like, I remember reading into that and it was kind of like, okay, well that's a different flavor of story. I can't believe that. But look, I read all sorts of weird shit, so Chrono too slow, come on. Okay, yeah, thanks. I'm not slow, I'm just speedy challenged, I guess. I don't know. And now I have the option to replace the running railroad with a temporary one. They need time to get the land to lease. Ooh. See, this is the guy... Well, no, don't beat me up. Oh, they don't think these guys will... I think he trades with me, but I can't do it until a little bit later. I think I have to get okayed by Ayla. Let's do that. No, this is the guy he trades with. Okay. He won't trade with me though. damn it. Alright, yes. Good, Chrono come. Night ready. Come on. Party. Hard. Do things. Listen, all new friends. Strong man. Friends of Chrono. Unga. Now we dance. And then we get this hot music right here. You outsiders, but Ayla gift party. Why? Because we awesome and you not. Eat, sing, and dance. Let's see, alright. Everybody dance. Everybody dance now. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to some people. This guy on the bongos. Good music. The guy banging on the stump or the log. I want to know. Here's what I want to know. I know a lot of instruments, right? Music was... I minored in music in college. I know a lot of music. I know a lot of different things. I get the drums. I want to know how they got all the rest of this sound to come out with bongos and the hollow log. I don't... Oh god, I'm stuck. I can't get out. No. Shit, what did I do? Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Oh, there. Where? Whoops. Oh, that was almost bad. Alright. Chrono, you try? Special Jurassic Park soup. Nom nom nom. It's good stuff. Ayla fight reptiles. Their leader, Azayla. Very smart. All in Elka village fight. No fight? Go to Larupa village. Don't know where that is. They always hide. Azayla want to destroy Ioka and Larupa. But Ayla no lose. Only when Ayla dead give up. Enough. Meet Chrono today. It's good day. Eat, party, sing, and dance. Alright, I think we gotta waste a little bit more time. Marley's getting a little bit funny with the punch here. And that look, yep. There she goes. Awesome. Yum. You got to try some poi, so spoon it up, yes. All in one gulp. Yum. Alright. Now for the main event. Chrono, you look for red rock? Rare red rock, sign of power. Ayla strongest in Ioka village, so Ayla's rock. You want, you challenge Ayla. You win, then Ayla give to you. Challenge? Okay, I love this. So, the rock goes to the strongest person in the village, right? The way to earn the rock is to out-drink Ayla in soup. I had no idea that there was a correlation to strength in soup. But if that's the case, I am eating stew and soup the rest of my life. I'm going to grow up to be a strong little boy. Okay, get ready. These old games, they made you mash buttons. This is before Turbo. Well, it wasn't before Turbo. I don't have a Turbo controller, so I have to work my magic. This is probably another reason why controllers died. My finger already hurts. Enough! You win! Chrono, eat plenty. Eat last bowl for health. Eat! Maybe eat too much. It's a good time. Meow! Hi, kitty. Meow! Meow? I don't know if you guys can hear soup, spinach, right? You know the story of Popeye? Come here. Kitty, kitty. Come here. Here. Use extra fluffy tonight. Hi. You want to say hi? Kitty, kitty. Look over here. Boop, 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 boop. Good kitty. You just want attention. Mwah. Such a pretty... Yeah, she's our little calico. She's 17 years old. She is an old cat. And she is beautiful, and she is... she is so friendly and so loving. Greetings from the wolf. So I was playing Stray, right? And I'm playing Stray, and on the PlayStation, when you play Stray, the every time you make your cat meow in the game, a little meow comes out of the controller, out of the speaker. And I didn't realize this. I didn't realize it at the time that it was doing that because I had my headset on, so I couldn't hear. Does she walk through walls? No. She doesn't walk into walls either, but she is fun. No, I was playing Stray, and it was before I left the controller sound up, and so every time it meowed, she would go crazy, like batshit crazy, trying to figure out where the hell the sound was coming from. So she would be like, at one point she started marking the carpet, because like not marking like peeing on it, but like rubbing all over it and stuff, because she just wanted to do. She was like, I know there's another cat here. How dare you bring another cat in here, but this is mine. My place of business. You cannot have cat. Liar, I was a perfect lady. What does my tummy hurt? Morning, wasn't it fun? Okay, they didn't drink all the punch, but... Hey, who made these footprints? I like it. It's gone! The gate key's been taken! These prints were left by the thief! Whatever, we're stuck here. Let's go see Ayla. Okay. She'll continue to like fill up the screen with snoozes until we wake her up. Alright, snorts and Z's. Snorts and Z's. Wake up! But yeah, like she's cute. I love her. We used to have two cats. One of them passed away a couple years ago. She was a beautiful gray tabby. This cat is Penny. The calico is Penny. The gray cat was Ellie. Ellie died, or she passed away. She had a seizure. She actually had a seizure right before Thanksgiving dinner. So, the night before Thanksgiving. Completely ruined the holiday. And people wonder why I get depressed around seasons like that. No, it's, yeah, poor kitty indeed. She, I was in the middle of the stream, I don't even remember what I was playing. And, she started spazzing out, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And I looked up, because they have their own little... It's not a bed, but it's a chair that they like to live in. And she was there, and she was just convulsing all over the place. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I was like, I think I ended stream pretty abruptly that night, and I was like, I need to go check on my cat. There's something wrong. And turns out she had like a seizure. She had like peed all over the chair. She had like everything. And when she finally stopped, I picked her up and put her on the floor, and she couldn't walk. And the next day we took her to a pet urgent care. Of course, it was Thanksgiving, so everybody was closed, and the urgent care was ungodly expensive. And so we had her treated, and they gave us some medicine, and we brought her home, and she had another seizure, and that was it. She didn't last. We tried giving her, it was like anti-seizure meds, and it just did not work. It was sad. And even to this day, like every once in a while, there'd be like a shoe on the floor or a boot or something like that, and we'll be like, "Oh look, kitty, there's Ellie." Oh no, that's not Ellie. Whoops. A significant other's family lost their tortoiseshell cat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Old cat. It doesn't matter, but I have to ask. Older cat. Her name was Kiki. Oh, that's cute too. Got stories on that one too. Sorry to make you. Okay, yeah. Summarize what's happening on the screen real quick. We're gonna go with Ayla, and she's gonna help us find our key. Story, stuffa. Okay, and then we're gonna go, like, attack the reptiles. So, for now, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Marley, because I really want healing powers. But yeah, like, Ellie was 15 years old, or something like that. We rescued her from a shelter. She had always had health problems. We come to find that she had gone blind, like, earlier that year. So, like, there were so many things that we knew were potentially issues. But here's the hunting grounds, the hunting range. That we've been talking about for so much. We knew that she had been having issues, but when we took her to a vet to go find out what was going on. The vet was like, "Nah, she's all right. She's just blind. These things happen at cats her age." And we're like, "Okay, that's cool. We get it." And come to find out that we never found out why she went blind until later on, and then what we figured out was she was probably diabetic. And because she had a tendency to overeat, and we have 2 cats, so she would eat her bowl and then half of Penny's, that did not help the matter at all. And that's probably what did her in. I don't know, to be honest. She'd been around for a while, had her when I met him. His parents approved of me. Wait, his parents approved of me because she came right up to me. I mean, that's fair too. It's weird how cats are like that, right? Bonding over pets. It's an amazing things. We'll clear out the hunting grounds. Like I said, this is one of the few places that I will actually grind on. Okay, rain. I'm just not going to show up here. So Penny, we got Penny straight from Mama Cat. Like, at the time, my boss was, her cat had a whole bunch of kittens, and then, she was like, "I can't keep them." So we ended up, we talked it over, and she was like, "Well, do you want to, she was looking for people to adopt, and... No! I'm gonna try this one. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. No! We got hung up. No, stop! Ah! Okay, well... Figures. So well, there were like 6 or so in the litter, and, Penny was one of them, and then one of the other ones... had very similar colorings, although a little bit more muted. Like, the colors just weren't quite the same. Like, the white was... Even the white felt like it was a little dull. But, like, the black was more of a gray. The orange was more of a... just kind of a light rust color kind of thing. It just wasn't... It wasn't quite the same. Still a beautiful cat. Our friends adopted that cat, and they named her Kilala, but always called her Kiki for short. So that cat was psychotic though. So I I remember I was sitting on their couch one day, and I was sitting on their couch. I had just taken a shower, and Kilala walked up. She sat on the back of the couch and just licked my skull. I don't know, just like sitting there licking my hair, and it felt so weird. If you've never been given a cat bath before, it is such an awkward feeling. Just sitting there licking and just, I mean, cats' tongues are not smooth. Okay, wow, it's freaking green. There you are. Wait. No! Damn it. Can I get to the other one? There it is. Of course, I'm not going to be able to make it in time. But props if you know where Kilala actually comes from. That was but yeah, no, sorry. Cat was pretty fun. She was pretty crazy for a cat though. She would do like some weird Matrix shit to catch bugs and flies and stuff that would happen to wander into their house. And they lived in an area that was very like here in Arkansas. In some of the areas, they do a lot of rice farming and cotton farming and stuff like that. And the area that they were in was very, very big for cotton farms, and like they were just around where like some of the fields were, and of course those fields stayed quite wet because of the time of year. The cotton just soaked up all the, I mean, not as much as rice, right? But like they just soaked up all the moisture and such, and the mosquitoes there were like horrid. They were like double the size of normal mosquitoes, and when they bit you, you felt it for days. Ah, here we are. What part of Arkansas? I'm in central Arkansas. They were in northeast Arkansas in Blytheville. Like, I live right outside of Little Rock. I wouldn't say I'm in Little Rock, but yeah, I'm close. I'm in the area. Wait. Oh, crap, that was Ayla. Ah, dang it. Heal. Somebody has to have health. Okay. I should probably be doing tech attacks instead of... Please, did I get Chrono? Okay. Ow! Yay! Okay. But yeah, so I live in central Arkansas, just right around Little Rock. I work in Little Rock. And but yeah, they were in Blytheville, and which, if you don't know where that is, it's like go to Memphis and head north until you're almost at the Arkansas and Missouri border, and that's about where it's at. It's pretty far there. I'm pretty far out there. You know what? Ayla can kiss Chrono. It's alright. Marley won't mind. I didn't live there, but I spent a lot of time in Fayetteville because it's the closest VA. Okay, yeah. We're something to Springfield, Missouri, about half an hour. Springfield, Missouri. I think I've been through there. I've got family all over the U.S. it seems. Third Eye. I had. What does Third Eye do again? Double evade. I don't need that. Nobody needs that. I know I have family in Farmington, Missouri, but I also have family in Texas. I had family for a while in Pennsylvania. I've had family in Ohio. I have had family in Connecticut. I have had family in all over the place. Really what it comes down to. Black Diamond, how's it going, sir? Welcome. 45 minutes north of Branson. Okay. So I've probably been through there. Welcome, Black Diamond and friends. How you doing? How was your stream, sir? I saw you went online right before I clicked on. So, I'm playing some Stellaris. Cool times, good stuff. How you doing? Thanks for bringing in your community. It's good to see you. Hopefully life's been treating you well. Yeah, it's good to see you. We're just talking about, well, I mean, we're talking about Chrono Trigger. We're also talking about, like, Central US stuff. Like, yo, how's it going? Yeah, we're talking about, Central US, Missouri, Arkansas, places that everybody lives. No, I will say this. One of my favorite places to, I don't, wait, hold on a second. Did I say thank you? I should have said thank you. QB, thank you for the raid, sir. I appreciate it very much. Back to talking about Missouri and Springfield. One of our favorite places to go on vacation, and it's a drive. But one of our favorite places to vacation to is St. Louis. And I say St. Louis, we don't actually stay in St. Louis. We go to one of the places right outside of it. Is just to the west of it. There's a, what's the name of that place? We don't have them here. Drury Inn. There's a Drury Inn right outside of St. Louis that we like staying at. It's right off the highway in the main stretch. We can get in. Probably Eureka. No, it's not Eureka. But it's nice. It's a really nice area, and if I ever had a job where I could work out of state and work remote, I would totally move. Allenton? No. I would have to look it up. I would have to look it up because but it's nice. It's on the main stretch going towards. I think if you follow it, it'll go down to Branson. It'll go down. It's like the way you go from St. Louis to where Six Flags Mid-America is. Okay, 3 of each. How many do I have? Awesome. I don't remember what any of these things are. Not for now. I grew up in St. Louis. Yeah, we like it. We like it because, number one, the zoo is amazing. If anybody is ever in the area, they need a zoo to go to. St. Louis is amazing for it. Truly is. I think you pay like $5 for parking, and maybe 10 now. But you pay for parking, but the zoo itself is free and really well kept via the local community and donations and such. If you don't go there, then you should definitely try the Science Museum, Mid-America Science Museum. Is it Mid-America Science Museum? No, it's just the St. Louis Science Museum. Also a really cool place. Love going there. Brought my daughter there, I think twice now. And she loved every bit of it. St. Louis Science Center. Okay, yeah. It's amazing. It's a really cool place. Now, since COVID, it's been a little bit different, but yeah, 100. Yeah, best field trips. I was in junior high and we took a field trip to there. We got on it. I am in school and we got on a plane and drove. Number one, we drove from our rinky-dink town, which was like 30 miles north of Little Rock, to Little Rock Airport, rode a plane to St. Louis, hung out in St. Louis, went to the Science Museum, went to one of the train stations. It wasn't a train station. It was It was a mall of some sort. Not a mall, but like a shopping center area. Went there and like totally had a blast with it. And then we came home. It was really, really good times. I think it like rained really bad too, but we did it all within a day's time. Took out for school and everything. Union Station. It might have been Union Station. Let's go ahead and equip better gear. Okay. Galleria 2. I'm not exactly sure what it was. At the time, though, it was like, it's changed since then. Like, when I went there, it was like this really big to-do. I think when we went this time, they had turned it into an aquarium, which I think is Union Station now that I talk about it. I'm showing my age, I'm sure. Was it in downtown? I do believe it was in downtown. It was... downtown sounds about right. It had to have been. Because that was all we ever did when we went there. Right, but it was... When did we go there? My daughter was like 2 years old when we went to St. Louis. 2 or maybe 3. And we went to the Arch, and the Arch was having something going on. Yeah, Union. I really think you're right. I think it's Union Station. We went to the Arch, and the Arch was having some kind of construction around the base, which it was that way the last time we were there too. So I felt like every single time that I go there, that just seems to be the running gag. But like, we went there and we were messing with the or we wanted to go and actually get into the Arch and go up to the top and look out and see stuff, just because it was a unique experience that I hadn't experienced yet and that my wife had never experienced. It would be fun times to do, right? And unfortunately we couldn't do it. We parked like right next to the river, and it was kind of scary and really, really sketch. What's really cool about it is where the Dewey defeats Truman Taker. Really? Really? That is a pretty famous picture, too. That's fun. Good times. Indeed. Hey, I guess right. Yeah, but we had fun time there. I think every single time we've gone, we've always ended up at I want to say it's Fitz's? Something like that. It's for those who don't know, it's a place where they make, it's either Fitz's or Fritz's or something like that. They do like their own soda or something like that. That's very, very tasty. Fitz's, yeah. On the U-City loop. Let's see, awkward effects. Someone raided into my stream. And I've seen that happen before. Black Diamond, that's a thing. Root beer is to die for. Yeah, that's why we went. The first time I went there, I got like, well, that was what we went there for, right? We went there because it was unique. I don't know how anybody else is whenever they go on vacation. Like, when I go on vacation, I'm a firm believer that you should, like, try new things. Do not go to places that you have at home. Like, if you go on vacation, don't go to McDonald's, or don't go to Pizza Hut, or whatever. You've got that at home. Or something along those lines. Like, you don't need to waste your money on that. Go to somewhere new. Go to like something that's only available because it's local. Because it's new. Because it's different. I can tell anybody, if they come to Little Rock, look, you ever come to Central Arkansas, here are the places you need to hit up. Hit up David's Burgers if you like burgers. Hit up Larry's Pizza if you like pizza. And then I can tell you like a whole bunch of other places that you should go to. Go to the pantry if you want some really good home cooking kind of stuff. Like I can tell you places that you should go. And it should be that way. It should be that way with just about like any place you go. You always try something new. If you want to trigger a diabetic coma, a bottle of Fitz's root beer paired with it. Oh no. Oh, butter cake. You said the magic words. Try everything, not good advice if you visit a nuclear power... Look, if you're visiting a nuclear power plant and you want to try the hot rods, I mean, they might be a little spicy, but you never know, sir. You never know until you try it. You can't knock it until you try it. Just saying. Oh man. But yeah, we we always try to go somewhere new. We went to Fitz's our first time. We tried, there was a pizza place. It was a really probably popular pizza. We went to a pizza place that was pretty decent. I think it started with an I, like Ibez. I don't think that's right. Emos. Yeah, that's the one. Trust me, you don't know how much sugar goes into one of those cakes. Look, it can't be any worse. About like 5 or 6 years ago, we had a guy from India come and he started working in our IT department. Way too cliche, but he did, and he was a pretty cool guy. Like, he had some really cool stuff that he would bring in, like, cultural wise to our office. And one of the things he brought was basically like sponge sugar cakes. Like, imagine cotton candy made into a cake. All right, it was flaky, it was absolutely very sweet and tasty, but again, diabetic coma. A pound of butter and a pound of powdered sugar. That just sounds like buttercream frosting to me, so... Alright, I don't need any more rock helms. I think I'm trying to get the, ruby vest, but I don't remember what we have to do for that. And I am off a level. I wonder if I can... Does the new come back in one of the other spots? Yeah. Ended up having consistency of a lemon bar. Dude, I love lemon bars too. Oh, quit it. Like, I've gotten to the point where I don't eat after stream because it's not good for me right before bed, but dang, now I want something. We've been talking about food all freaking night, so... more powdered sugar gets sprinkled on top. Ugh, yeah, this... I've been so good. Go in and... my next doctor appointment that I go in for is going to be in December. They're going to be like, Silo, your sugar is up. Have you been eating poorly? It's like, no, I've just been talking about it. I promise, I've been good. Alright, horn and feather. No. I'm gonna go and get through the, yeah, there it is. Ruby vest. Knew I'd find it. Alright. Ta-da! Now everybody has a ruby vest and a rock helm. And apparently I am horrible and forgot to get out of here. No. No. Alright. We good now. That was the only bit of grinding that I would do. Honestly though, for the best St. Louis style pizza, There's a place in South County in a suburb called Concord Village that has nice pizza. That's a nice pizza. We went to, what was it we went to last time? We went to, it was like some barbecue place, and we went there, we actually went there twice. We liked it so much. Oh, now I can't remember. Good Italian? Bandanas? No. Oh, where was that? It was really good. My wife was like, this is the best brisket I'd ever had. And I'm like, well, I've had better. But she absolutely liked it, which means I absolutely liked it. What? Alright, I'm gonna kill my my stream by doing googly things, but I gots to know. We've been talking about all these different places, so I gotta pull it all up. Alright. Let's see. Highway 64, is that right? No. Highway 44. Where is that? I know if I go down the Highway 44, I will find it. Because it was in here. Like, you know what? Let me search for Drury Inn. Because I can find it really quick this way. Pappy's, Phil's. You're gonna name off everybody, and I'm not gonna be able to tell you. All right. Union Station, no. Forest Park doesn't sound familiar. Brentwood actually sounds familiar. Fenton. Fenton. That's where we stayed. I knew I'd find it. And then I can probably from here because I remember where everything was. No, it was Bandanas then. Yeah. I believe. If it wasn't, then it's close enough by that it fooled us. I know. I just remembered that we went in and talked to the lady downtown, or in the hotel lobby, and was like, "Give us a good place to go and eat." Oh, if it wasn't Bandanas, we went to a place called Sugar Fire. That was the other place we went to. That I can tell you for certain. That's the place that we really liked. Because I remember it. I remember the name Paschetti's. It was definitely next to Paschetti's, which sounds like it would be awesome, but it is okay. We also ordered from a pizza for somewhere around in Fenton too, but I don't remember what it was called. All right, hi Kino. Kino take Key because Ayla liked Chrono and not Kino. Summarized. Why take? Yeah, because... See? Mellow out. I love the fact she just beats him for it. Okay. But yeah, Fenton is where we typically stay, or we've stayed the last two times we went to St. Louis. Right off the highway, right off of, I think it's Highway 44. Or Interstate 44. And we had an amazing time while we were there. So. Oof. Pause that. Alright, my goal... Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through all this before the end of stream tonight. My goal was to get through, like, to get to the point where we would like start out the stream with Magus next, but I don't think that's gonna happen. One of my aunts lives in Fenton. It was very nice. We really liked the area. We have one of our friends is from, I think her family is from St. Louis or St. Louis area, and she always said that like Fenton was a really good place to go to. A really nice place to stay. No have, the reptiles take, because I'm a dumbass and I took your key and I'm sorry. Don't punish me, Ayla. You already smacked me. Okay. Bye. Alright. But yeah, it's St. Louis or Missouri in general has always been a very beautiful place. I actually knew a person who used to work where I work. And she got a job working somewhere in St. Louis, but she moved to an area outside of it, and I'm kind of jealous and was almost asked her, like, hey, do they have other places? Because we absolutely love the area up there. It was such a beautiful time, and the weather has always been nice. Missouri is more of my comfort level when it comes to weather. Here is hot as balls, and I don't like that. Missouri is a little bit more friendly to me. I'm kind of a fluffy guy, so like anytime I'm not like sweating all over the place, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. But yeah. Oh goodness, now I'm getting memories. God, what was it? It was like, I don't remember when it was. It was a while ago. I went and shit, I didn't need to buy all that stuff because I'm gonna get stuff in treasure chests. Oh well. I forget these things, okay? I think we pick up a rock helm. Just remember St. Louis got hit hard in '93 with the floods. Okay, that's fair. And technically, Little Rock has got, well, Little Rock got hit really hard a couple years ago with floods. Enough so that, like, from my work, I could look down to the Arkansas River and think, see the river. I also had to pass by where things had been buried by said river. That was kind of scary. Not buried, but, like, submerged. Now, I'm remembering one of the times I had to go on a business trip and I flew through St. Louis. And, it was such a beautiful... I went in January, and if you know anything about Arkansas, we don't get a lot of snow here. But we were passing through, I was looking out of the plane. It was absolutely stunning. It looked beautiful. Everything that was there. I feel like I missed something. I'm dumb. It was absolutely beautiful looking down and seeing the world all snow covered. Now, to answer that though, when I got back, it actually had snowed in Little Rock, and my car was underneath like 1.5 feet of snow, which was way different. Got hit in 7 ice storm. This would have been more recent than that. Probably, when was the last time I went? 2016, 17, something like that. Something like that. It's been a while. I love the fluffy blanket. Look, fluffy blankets are good. I am a firm believer in, if it's hot, you're screwed. If it's cold, you can put on some extra clothing. But if it gets too hot, like, there's only so much you can, like, strip down before you're either A, indecent, or B, just plain naked. And whether you look good in it or not, if you're hot and you're naked, there's nothing you can do about it. Then it's just you're uncomfortably naked, hot, and sweaty, and yeah. Unless you're doing fun things, it's no. Just no. Alright, where is the entrance? Here it is. But yeah, I like wintertime. Winter is my favorite time of year. I like to tell it's because I'm just want to be emo and it's so dark and everything like that, but it's really just one of those things that, like, it happens that just be that way. I do like the cold, so. Okay, I think what we're gonna do, because it is late, and I've been hounded on by my wife. She's been like, I've noticed your streams are getting later and later, and I'm like, it's not intentionally being done that way. Never mind the fact. Please ignore the fact that I took a nap right before the stream tonight, so, like, I'm a bit wired right now. Oops. Ignore that. But, she did say that, like, the streams have been getting later and later. It's something that she noticed, and that, I should probably start paring that down a little bit. So, oops. But my goal, we're gonna make it through here, and then stop right after, or right before the Reptite Fortress layer. God, I can't even remember. Hey, Stitched. How you doing? Since Stitched is here, everybody admire his work. I wake up at like 3 to 5 p.m. and I'm up till 7. I mean, but you have a normal sleep schedule. I have gotten 5 or less hours of sleep for the last, like, 2 nights. I should probably think about investing in just a wee bit more. Is this alright? Yeah. Just a wee bit more. Okay, I think that's everything. I wish I could do 5 hours. I wish I didn't have to do 5 hours. Unfortunately, with work at like 7:30 in the morning, and me having to get up for like taking a shower, yeah, I'm gonna have to do like 5 hours. Unfortunately. Alright. Tis good times. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's go into Reptite layer. We'll get some killer music while we're ending here. Just a sponge fan. No, I don't live that kind of impoverished life, okay? They have standards there. I'm a corporate tool, man. They won't let me get away with that. It's funny. My supervisor was telling me, like, next week, Monday, he's gonna be in a meeting with, like, what is it? He's gonna be in the meeting with his boss, so my manager, my director, my vice president, the vice president of financing, the vice president, or one of his, like, not vice president, but like the director of financing, and maybe a couple other people. He's like, I may need you to be in that meeting, so why don't you, you know, make sure you look alright that day? And I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? Look alright? Like, I'm an IT guy. You want me to wear a tie? What the hell? I didn't get into this business so that I could wear a tie and suit. I got into this business because I like wearing shorts to work, and you don't even give that to me. That is my life. Suits, right? They've actually come a long way. They will allow. I don't think you have to wear a suit unless you happen to work directly in line with one of the presidents or board of trustees or whatever the fuck they call themselves. That I can't tell you, but like my floor, forget it. Alright, let's see if we got anybody online. Oh, I got Kadash playing Valorant. Damn it, I hate it when I don't have anybody online. Alright, let's go see if we can find anybody in Chrono Trigger. Alright. Let's see. We got first time casual playthrough. Somebody playing. It looks like they're actually playing on a SNES or SNES emulator, and I am all about that. So, this is Fate's Destiny. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick. Mute your stream because I mean that way. And then let's go ahead and get this raid started. So, as with everything, I have no clue about this streamer. I don't know anything about him, if they're good or bad. So we're just going to go in and say hi. Next stream will be Thursday. We'll be continuing with Chrono Trigger. My goal is to get Chrono Trigger done before we move. I think it's more than possible to do, but we got to hit it hard. And yeah. Everybody, I really appreciate y'all coming out tonight. I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday and Sunday. Again, normal stream time. Nah, Fates, not farts. Fates. He's a burst. Y'all have a wonderful night. It was great to see you guys again. You know I love you guys. Thanks for hanging, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye everybody.